Sweet. We already have 2 people in the audience. Imagine that.
Woot woot.
Oh yeah, I have to get that going.
Woo, another very full day.
Yes, truthfully. Very, very full. Boop. Oops. There we go. Great, great, great.
Do 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 do. It's the theme song to Star Wars.
Ah, yes, of course.
Lucky bad. Happy Dominion Day, lads! Yeah! Dominion. Dominion.
Yeah.
Gotta leave them be for a little while longer, though.
Oh yeah. Gotta hold off on those for just a little bit. Did you see those models?
Oh my god! Oh my
Aren't they
goodness! So I'm scrolling and it starts you off with the Stormcast. And I'm like, yeah, okay, this is all pretty average. The hero guy is really cool. Everything else is kind of like what you'd expect, like archers, swords people. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is neat. I get it. And then, I mean, holy cow, those new orc models are probably two of the best models ever made.
They're so
it
good.
Was jaw-dropping. I mean, when I saw like the alligator gorilla, and then I'm like, oh my! I just stared at it, and then I scroll down a little further, and then there's just orcs riding a guy.
It's an abomination. God, is it so cool? I want that guy. That's the most fun model I've ever seen in my whole life.
Holy cow! And I'm definitely gonna get the Stormcast Eternal guy, but holy cow, I'm a little jelly about those guys. Like I didn't know that whatchamacallit. What are they called? They're not orcs. They're called Cruel Boys.
Cruel Boys?
I didn't know that the Cruel Boys were just gonna be like a monster faction.
I mean, I did not know that either.
Yeah.
I am very happy about it.
If you want to play a faction that's just weird monsters, the Cruel Boys is it.
Yeah, very true. Ah, so cool. Those are some really, really neat models. I mean, yeah. I don't know when those are coming out, but I want them.
Oh yeah, probably in like 4 months.
Ah, horrific.
Zach is whack. Hello! First stream I've tuned into in a while. My family went on a long road trip. Ah, neat. Michael Spitz. I watched Space Hulk and Nick, it's okay. We won't tell anyone what your blips were. Because in Space Hulk, the Genestealer started on the board as blips. And then I think either you decide or you roll to see how many they are.
Jeez, I don't know if I could watch that video without cringing and being it being the worst. But that's fun. I'm glad. I saw that Michael Spitz watched it because there was a comment from Michael Spitz on the video.
Yeah, believe it or not, we don't get many new comments on those videos.
No. Which is why I liked it and I loved it. Because, of course. But yeah, I feel like I need to see it.
Garrett Emmons, good morning, gents. Catfish1232, hello, plebs.
Hey.
Kino Canonis, the crocodile monkey screams 80s dark fantasy, and I love it. Holy cow, both those. I only got to look at them for a couple minutes, but holy moly ravioli, they're like the best thing ever.
They're insanely good.
Cake the Bandit.
Your dad. Your dad. I'm in the Discord, and the stream is a bit behind. Any clue how to fix it? Mute the YouTube video. You're gonna be behind. That's how it is.
Cake the Bandit. Unfortunately, I have to leave my downvote and go. One of these times, I'll actually catch a Saturday stream. And it's the long one, too. It's like the easiest to catch.
That is true. And it's a call-in stream where y'all can call in and talk to us live on air. A little 2-on-1.
Master Shake 9000, did you get your Dominion set? Yes, we did.
Oh, you better believe it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're going to be playing, in about a week or two, we're going to be playing Age of Sigmar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, good old Dominion Day. And we got a little thing of swag. We got
Yeah, we did.
some card sleeves and a keychain and a pin.
I got the keychain.
You got a keychain. I got a pin.
The keychain's way cooler.
The keychain's pretty dope.
Who's saying it? I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I wish that there was 2 keychains. One was the
Stormcast.
The Stormcast, and one was the Cruel Boys. That would have been really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because most people bought those. Well, most people just bought them. Will never touch them. But I'm sure a lot of people bought it and split it.
Yeah. But at least I'm gonna be adding the pin to my my costume, my apron, my painting apron.
Yes. Your paintbrin.
Golden Sea Gamer, what is your favorite all-time model to paint and why? Favorite model of all time. Usually it's just whatever I'm working on currently is my favorite. Boy, it's hard to say. What is the model that I had the most fun painting? Ooh, I really liked painting those Star Wars Legion rebels.
Legion of the Damned.
No, yeah, Legion of the Damned is the least.
Colton Lane, I really like the looks of those new orcs. You better believe it.
Yeah.
They're sick.
I want to hear all the naysayers about the Cruel Boys now talk about those.
They're going to. They will. People will hate them for some reason. But yeah, they're really great.
Can I ask, do you guys get those coins? What's up with that? I don't know how about the coins. Maybe you had to order from Games Workshop online to get the coins?
Yeah.
We did not order from Games Workshop.
No, we did not. We got a discount. And it was a legit discount.
It was?
You know, it's the 20% off the box, which is pretty good. From a local game store. Yeah, and what was interesting about that is Jay asked, and they only pre-ordered like 5 of them. Or there's only 5 people that pre-ordered, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wonder if the local game store people got different ones than the Games Workshop people. But yeah, the models look really, really cool.
Oh yeah,
because we're shells.
I'm so pumped. I'm a paint.
Don't call me Shirley. Put an orc on a firework. Yes, we're doing it.
Driving all the way to Wisconsin tonight to pick up some fireworks.
Oh yeah, you better believe it. You better believe it.
I remember we used to do fireworks when I was little. We wouldn't get anything crazy, but every year we did it, there was like an event, like something bad happened.
We had that as well. I know one time, I think they're called Roman candles, right? You're supposed to put them in like just stick them in the ground or put them in a beer bottle or something, but we were just holding them and shooting them off, and one backfired when my cousin was holding it, and it didn't hurt her or anything, but she was scared because she was a little kid, which is super safe to do with a little kid.
Like small bombs are dangerous.
Yeah. But it was wild.
Catfish 1232. I shot my brother with a Roman candle. Nice.
Yeah.
And then he died.
I mean, I think that makes you stronger. If you're shot with a Roman candle, you're gonna do something good. Zach is whack. My brother and I like to throw sparklers at each other because they look like magic spells. LOL.
I know when I was little, we would throw, you know what snapdragons are?
Oh, yeah.
We would throw those at each other and try to throw them hard enough to make them snap.
Yep, we did that too. We did that too. I like the snapdragons. Those are fun.
Michael Spitz, should we start raising our hands in the audience, or does it start at 10:30? I think we usually do half hour in.
Yeah, we usually do half hour, and then we'll get going.
Man, that alligator gorilla, holy moly!
I know. I'm buying those models. I will own them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are so cool.
Randy Coach, we use the Roman candles to put out the street lights. Zach is whack. I got my girlfriend with one yesterday.
Uh-oh. Zach is whack. She threw one at my forehead.
Ah. Michael Spitz, so if I raise my hand now, my position in the queue won't be affected.
That is true. That is true. But, you know. Now everyone's raising their hand in the Discord. That's really funny.
Boop, boop. Oh my goodness, there's so many.
Yep, there are.
Talkative Turtle wants to talk.
And, yeah. And also, if you're a Patreon supporter, you get to skip the line.
Yeah.
We've been doing that one.
Yeah, for some reason
That's
we want to
always
hear
fun.
from you if you pay us money.
Exactly.
5-string counter. I shot a bottle rocket out of my mouth once and it was a horrible mistake, shockingly. Holy cow. That is a shocking mistake. Don't call me Shirley. Hey Jay, I'm getting Sam from the beach tomorrow. Yeah.
Sweet. Steal it.
Theft.
We have 7 hands raised already.
Zach is back. New game. Last person to raise their hand goes first.
Someone's last.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm really debating about my Stormcast. I'm thinking about just going gold and blue like the box, because it's not colors I use a lot. I don't paint a lot of gold. It'd be interesting, but I'm also thinking of maybe trying to hunt down a cool scheme, or like a different scheme. I'm not sure yet. If it's gold, I'm gonna have to go to Games Workshop tomorrow and buy gold paints because I don't have any gold paint I like.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I should probably do gold just because I don't paint with gold.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely going similar to the box, because I don't paint green or I don't paint green or red anymore. So I think that'll work out great.
Mm-hmm. And I think I'm gonna airbrush the cloth. That's the first thing I'm gonna do because I think it'll be easier to paint gold on the body than it is gonna be to paint blue on the cloth.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Master Shake 9000. So with Dominion, I thought it was interesting that it doesn't come with dice. I already have enough dice. Just thought it was interesting change for a starter set.
Huh, that is interesting. I wonder, I don't think Indominus came with dice? Because it's not technically a starter set. It's like a...
Yes.
Here, look at this cool thing set.
That's what Matthew Cheeseman is saying. Dominion isn't a starter set.
I mean, it sure will get you
'cause I guess
started. But it's not
they,
marketed as a starter set.
Like once they come out with their Recruit Edition or those... I kind of like the when people paint them silver, the Stormcasts, where they just kind of look like knights.
That is true. Although I also have an army of Grey Knights.
That is true.
And they're going to be silver.
Yep. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Or the turquoise. People do turquoise. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of soul searching tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to kind of figure out who you are first before you can get started. Maybe you should come up with 6 color schemes and then roll for it.
Oh my goodness.
Master Shake 9000. Paint them as Black Templars.
Yeah, there we go. If there's anything I haven't painted enough, it's black armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10,000 points.
You should definitely paint them with black armor.
I mean, I think I might go red for the cloth. I've never done red cloth before.
Ooh. Never ever.
Never.
Brett S. Paint them copper. Copper's for winners.
I did actually paint some Stormcast copper. I didn't like it that much. It's hard to get copper nice and bright. Because it's kind of like a dark orange. Michael Spitz. Well, obviously the easiest solution is to paint it all gold non-metallic metal. That's the quickest and easiest way to go.
Yes. Akino Kinone's emo Stormcast sound fun.
Michael Spitz. Paint them with paint.
That's true.
Hugh Michaels wanted to call and start in about 10 minutes.
Yeah. 13 to be exact.
13 minutes, okay. Stormcast rusty, so they look war-torn. Zach is whack. My Shazui and character model all have red cloth on their blades. Ah, I think that's Tau. I painted that orange and yellow Stormcast Eternal. I don't even know where that model came from. I just had a Stormcast. Because
Was it from the starter?
No, it wasn't from First Strike.
What?
Or whatever the... Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Some of the dude. Ugo Boga.
Did you buy like a 3-pack?
I don't know.
Or something?
T-Gay, Studio Prince. Remember, folks, show some love and support and hit that thumbs down. We love them. If you're new to the channel, join the Motley Crew and hit the subscribe. We also have a Patreon and Discord channel.
Sweet. Grot Orderly, greetings. Hello. I'm a Hobgrot.
Yeah.
Or a pot grot.
Linku
I think I'm much more of a pot grot.
Linku 11. What is a tip for painting Ultramarines Outriders? Blue. I'm pretty sure if you want to see some really cool modern Ultramarine painting tutorial, look up Luton 09's Ultramarine painting videos. He's doing a retro / modern Ultramarines army that has like 50% metal and 50% Primaris, and it's pretty cool. Michael Spitz, I'm a hot grot.
Yeah, you are. Better believe it.
Spork, imagine a custom army of Warhammer that's the Flood from Halo, like a mix of Tyranids and Nurgle. Ooh. Don't call me Shirley, Ultramarines are bland. You know, I would have agreed, like 5 years ago, you know, when Ultra Smurfs was the thing, but I feel like they kind of got cool once the Primaris Marines happened and Marnius Calgar and who's the Primarch guy? Gilliman. I feel like Ultramarines have had a renaissance. I mean, you know, I remember like in high school, you just post, you post a picture of a Smurf and just say Ultramarine, haha, and that was like a good joke. Now you don't see much of that. I think they were still kind of recovering from the Matt Ward days.
Ah,
But now that's long behind.
I'm a Wardaholic.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good Matt Ward.
Mm-hmm.
He created all my favorite codexes.
Yeah. Grey Knights. Maybe Tau.
Exactly.
Definitely Space Marines.
Grot Orderly, geez, what time is it in your area? It's 4:20 a.m. over here. Not even joking.
Blaze it.
Blaze it. It is 9:20. Fish 1232. How far ahead is the Discord to the YouTube? The Discord is in real time, so the YouTube is, I don't know, like 10-15 seconds behind, because the YouTube has to process it. There's a way that you can do like low latency, where it's like the processing's like 2 seconds or whatever, but then it looks like crap.
Yeah. Not
So we're
good
not
for a
doing that.
painting stream.
Nah.
Don't call me Shirley. Which race do you play in StarCraft? I was a Terran man.
Zerg all the way, but sometimes a little bit of Protoss.
You cheat on your your bugs.
Yeah, I'd go back and forth. Derek Chapman, LOL, why do you have 32 downvotes? The fuck is wrong with people? I know, we should literally have more.
We should have
we're
way
asking for
more.
it.
Zach is back. Aside from Necrons and Orcs, what are some factions you guys are big fans of? I really like Black Templar Space Marines, Genestealer cults, Orcs, and Necrons.
Dark Eldar are cool. I like Dark Eldar. Yep, that's about it. I mean, I'm an orc guy. Love a good gremlin.
Grot Orderly just finished a battle report, but it's rain in hell. Gotta sleep now, but I'm hungry. What do I do? I mean, if you're gonna go to bed, you probably don't want to eat, because that might keep you up. How is Rain in Hell? Is it fun? That's Uncle Adam's game.
Oh, neat. Trent. Where are you guys out of? It seems like all the best U.S. hobbyists are Midwesterners.
Yeah.
You caught us. Oh, hey there, guy.
Okay,
you better
there.
believe we're Midwesterners.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. NordVPN joined the call-in stream on Discord. That's fun.
CZ, have you ever tried making entire dioramas for army display? Not dioramas. I've thought of doing like specific terrain to armies. I never managed to follow through on those ideas, but
It is hard.
yeah. And then it's like, well, how specialized do you want to get with the train? Because you want to be able to take it for anything. You know,
That is true.
I feel like there's only so many times you can fight on a Necron Tomb World.
Especially with Black Templars and Orcs.
Yeah.
I do those. The mats are pretty great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the mats are sweet.
The mats are cool. And but yeah, terrain is tough because it takes a lot of work
Yeah.
to get a whole table ready. And then I feel like you get bored of it real quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder, are there any Patreons out there only for terrain? I feel like that would be dope.
I don't know.
Like one month they do city, and next month they do forest, next month they do Tyrannid, next month they do ghost. That could be really cool.
Mm-hmm. That could be really cool. And a lot of work for those people designing all those buildings.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be great though. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So who in the chat here is going to do this? we just gave you a small business idea.
Yeah.
Go off and do that, and we'll join your Patreon. Michael Spitz, how do you tell what order us regular non-Patreon plebes are in the call? I can't, to be honest with you. So What I've noticed, actually, I just realized this now, because I saw the request to speak, and then I closed it and opened it again. It changed the order.
So
So that's fun.
Discord just picks who it likes best.
Exactly. I'm just gonna go down the list. I might go randomly. Who knows? All these are new names, so that's exciting.
Catfish 1232. I'm too poor for Patreon.
At the Cheese Man, my PC is at least 10 years old. Could I even run software for 3D printing? Yeah.
Yeah.
You could run a slicer. I mean, if you wanted a 3D model, that'd be an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. Yeah, it might be a little herky jerky, but you could probably set up a machine to print.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of the printers have an interface now, right? So you just plug it in and you're ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. Your computer doesn't control the 3D printer anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you just.
In high school, I remember like trying to figure out how to get a 3D printer going, and you basically had to build another computer to run the 3D printer.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you put it on a little SD card, put it right in your computer. All right. 3 more minutes, and then we're going to start. We're going to take our first caller. Isn't that exciting? I bet everyone's nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
Don't be nervous.
That's true. Breathe.
Mm-hmm. You're going to show up, you're going to talk about wargaming or anything, and then we'll respond.
Exactly.
Do a little back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll hang up on you.
Exactly.
TK Studio Prints, 3D printing reminds me, should be printing tonight, but, well, too late now. TK Studio Prints, do you know of anything that's like kind of like what I'm talking about? Like a Patreon or a website or some creator who does a lot of 3D print terrain? I guess we know of one. I don't remember the name of it. It's like the first thing we ever looked at for Eons of Battle.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, you could just buy 3D prints.
Yeah. Master Shake 9000. It's the final countdown. Tad Tarbell, what are you guys drinking? I'm drinking a beer.
You're drinking a what?
A beer.
Ah.
I made beer a two-syllable word.
I'm drinking a little bit of the old bubbler.
Yeah.
You got some sparkling water because of my sparkling eyes.
Joe Dragos. Hello, I'm not sure how long I'll be here. I had my second COVID shot recently, and we built a deck feeling pretty rotten. Holy moly. Yeah. Second COVID shot and then hard labor.
Yeah, that's always good. Michael Spitz, I wonder what Nick's reaction time is for when I drop those political thoughts about Citadel paint pots. Uh-oh. Is it going to be one of those kinds of streams?
Dave Dog, that's a really nice Genestealer. Yeah, thank you.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
TK
30 seconds.
TK 3D prints. Yeah, even though I have a 3D printers, I still prefer to hand build terrain and make molds and cast them. Wow.
That's amazing.
I am pretty sure I don't like building terrain. I've done a bunch of it, and I don't like it. It takes a lot of time, and it doesn't give me results as good as stuff I can just get.
Mm-hmm. Dave Dog, who is leaving 41 dislikes on the stream? LOL. Some people are spiteful. Oh yeah. How horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very rude of these people to do
I don't even know
the
where
thing that we're asking them to do.
Yeah, I don't even know where they get the idea.
And speaking of the ideas, it's that time. All right. So the first person that I'm going to pick is not Mike. So I'm going to invite you to join, and then you have to accept my invites, and then you get joined in. Hello. You're rustling around.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh yeah. So my singular question. Oh well, no. First I have to say hi, Lucky Bat. Hi.
I love that.
Okay. So my first question is well now you made me nervous. Now I forgot. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Okay.
For those beautiful, absolutely beautifully.
Oh, you're cutting out a little bit. I think we
make a
missed the
review
most
of them.
important part.
You did.
Oh, it's my
Sorry.
Wi-Fi. Cell data. Am I back?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. So for the Space Hulk battle reports, if I were to hypothetically create a review and send it to Discord, what channel should I put that in?
yeah.
Like a reaction series?
Oh yeah.
Community content?
Yeah, community
Yeah.
content. And make sure you like at me because I want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so now I have to make like a video? I was talking.
I mean, if you want to,
okay.
I think you should.
You got my time. I've got summer, no school, no job. It's perfect.
Perfect. Yeah. I mean, I need to see this reaction video.
I want to play
Oh,
Space Hulk
ew.
again.
Can you like actually remake one of those bat reps one day for Space Hulk?
We probably will. We want to do battle reports. It's just time and not knowing how.
Yeah, no, but like intentionally make it garbage.
Oh, probably not. I mean,
Unlike-
we're probably going to try to do a good job at things.
Oh, it's almost like you need the views or something.
I mean, you nailed it right then and there. I mean, are you saying that did not crush?
Oh no, those were amazing. For the first 15 minutes, I thought you were playing on carpet because of the battle mat, and then I realized because it was making a clanking noise when you were moving stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure, yeah, we got most of the rules wrong. It was great.
In the comments, there were like just 15 people complaining about how you messed up all the rules. It was
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
All the rules.
That is the people listening. If you need some really bad comments, go listen there. Go read there. They're so salty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I remember
because Space Hulk had just
Yeah.
been re-released.
exactly. And yeah, and then we made that video, and then we got all the rules wrong.
Yeah.
And the video got a lot of views because
It did.
it just came out, and then people were salty. It's very funny.
And might I say, Nick, your beautiful handling of secretly slipping us the blip counter thingies. Oh man, nobody could ever find out what you had there. They were just so well hidden.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, you got a live burp right on the air. You're welcome.
I feel so special. This will be engraved in time. Just me talking and then Jay burping. It's beautiful.
Exactly. Just keep rewatching that moment over and over and over again.
Oh no, I'm making a 10-hour loop now. It'll go back on community content.
Yeah. Amazing. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for
Bye,
joining.
Lucky Bat. Bye bye. Bye.
All right.
How do I leave?
I'll move you to audience. All right. See ya.
Thank you. See ya.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's very fun. All right. Shall we? Shall we go for another one? I
Yeah.
love the high lucky bat. Very
Yeah.
fun. All right. That was awesome. All right. Let's go with Quentin Quire. I invite you to speak. Accept our invite. Hello.
Hello, testing.
Hi.
Yes, you're live on the air.
Bum, bum, bum.
Perfect. Hi, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Great.
Good. I had a question about theming, I guess. For the new Dominion set, Cruel Boys were so easy. They're gorgeous, and I immediately thought 80s dark fantasy. This is animated Lord of the Rings 100%. But for the Stormcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was more difficult of a process to find a scheme. I think you were talking about that a little earlier on the stream.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's hard. They're a little bit like Necrons, like they're all one color. I think
Yeah.
it came with a little bit of lore, and there's plenty of lore in the big rule book. So I think I might try to read that and see if that will spark some ideas. Because I usually really get into the lore, and so I want to do something that kind of matches. Like I don't want to do something crazy like, oh, I'm gonna make them like evil if that's just not really a thing in the lore. But that's me.
I think I had the complete opposite approach. I saw these guys and I thought, all right, I want to do something ridiculous. And so I've actually narrowed it down to two. The first one that I had was in Irish mythology. There's the Morrigan, which is like 3 goddesses of war. You know, like imagine like Valkyries, right? But more surrounding death. So it's kind of dark, pale, instead of a dove for the Andraste character. Imagine it more like a raven, right? Mm-hmm. So that's one approach. And the second one was
Disney
the
themed.
80s interior of Taco Bell.
Oh wow, I was close.
Yeah, you were close. I like that. I think you go with that one.
Yeah, that one. That one sounds neat. Yeah, I mean, if there's a good story, you're already there. Like, I think the thing to avoid is just being like, all right, blue, I guess. Like, that's what you want to avoid.
Yeah, yeah, like the connection.
Yeah.
Like, and if being funny or being interesting to you is the connection. That's amazing. I like it.
Good. I just got to figure out how to paint neon teal, I guess.
I've been dying to try out not holographic colors, fluorescent
paints?
colors. To try to
Yeah.
really get some bright colors.
I wonder if it might be easier just to do with inks, if you just do inks over like a glossy white.
It might be. I always have a hard time with inks. Yeah, I don't love brushing them on, and if I'm putting them through the airbrush, they usually end up as a base coat that I put more things on top of.
Yeah. Do you try to just thin it down with water, or do you?
Yeah,
something
just
else?
water. I
Okay, you
thin
might wanna
almost
try-
everything with water.
These inks are a little like they're weird, so
Mhm.
you might want to try something else and see if that helps. But I understand where you're coming from.
Do you thin your inks with something else?
Yeah, usually I use what is that's like the art store paint section. That it
Flow
has,
Aid?
their thinner. I'm not. It's like
Like
what you get from Michael's.
acrylic thinner medium.
Yeah, acrylic thinner medium or like Flow Aid. Those two usually. I don't know which one I use more often, but
I've used Flow Aid, and I think it helps, but then I use it up and just go back to water, and I feel like I still get the job done.
I mean it works for acrylics especially, just a little bit of water. But
Mm-hmm.
all right, something about inks, man.
Interesting. I mean, that's something to test out.
Yeah, please go for it. Love to see it happen.
Yeah. All right, great.
Kick me now.
What was that?
Go ahead and kick me off now.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
For sure. Please, thank you.
All right, and you're moved. All right.
Goobs did a big video on inks way back in the last year.
Yeah. Interesting. Speaking of last year, shall we add another person?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a Patreon supporter this time, the
Yeah!
Slayer. Just invited you, and you have to accept our invite, and you can be on the show.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah.
Alright, okay. Thank you for having me on. Been a fan of the channel for a few years now, but
Sweet.
just got a few questions. Jay and Nick, what is the worst Games Workshop kit you've ever built?
Genestealers.
Forge what? You can have Forge. No, there's probably worse than that. Come on.
I mean,
you can have Forge World. You can have.
the Forge World kits I built were pretty decent. Honestly, the Genestealers, I mean, they're not like a bad kit in design or anything. I like them a lot. I own 30 of them, and they have
So it just
shockingly bad
burn you
mold
out.
lines. So
Yeah,
I'm
how
cleaning
much
mold
you,
lines on, 6 limbs per guy times 30.
You say that I'm currently building Hormagaunts, and I can see the mold line like coming off the model. as I'm looking at it, and it's just like, you know what, no one's gonna notice it. I'm just gonna dry brush it. Like,
Yeah,
I'll clean flash off.
Yeah, that's I think the least fun I've had building kits is the 30 Tyranid, as the 30 Genestealers. But Games Workshop kits are pretty good.
They are pretty good. I don't love the cleaning all the mold lines off, which is a problem if you play orcs, and you like a lot of orc boys. A lot of mold lines.
For me, it was the Forge World Knight Imperial Knight Castellan, the one with the like, big flame cannon.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Forge World is a little rough.
The instructions on it was absolutely horrible.
Oh yeah, the instructions, they're nothing. It's like 5 pictures in black and white, printed on like consumer printer paper.
I love it because it's like, it's just, you know, just normal paper, and you get like some man with massive hands obscuring all the instructions, and you can't see anything. Like, it was a horrible kit, and the model didn't even stay together that well, but I'm more experienced now. I realize Gorilla Glue is probably the way to go for Forge World models.
I've never found any difference between different brands of super glue.
No, but actually, you've moved me on to small tubes of super glue. I used to use, like, you know, big Bob Smith stuff.
Yeah.
And I've got one right now. It's horribly clogged up. It's small tubes all the way.
Yeah, it's just a nice little quality of life thing.
It is. They flow easy. Alright, what's been your favourite kits to build?
Most of them. Ooh, my favorite kit of all time is Space Marine Centurions. Love that kit.
I've always wanted to get them, but I think they're just a bit too expensive.
Oh yeah, they're stupid expensive, but I bought 2 boxes.
I don't know what that is in Freedom Eagles, but £50.
Yeah, it's like $70. It's a lot.
Oh god, that's a lot of trips through Macca's. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I came on with like questions, and now I'm just kind of like I'm just shaking in my boots, like thinking I'm gonna mess up my fucking science presentation to my teacher.
Now you put the baking soda in the top of the volcano, and then you put in the vinegar.
Yeah. I mean,
I spilled the vinegar on the floor.
Yeah. I feel like for the very first streams we ever did, like maybe for the first 2 weeks, I was dreading starting the streams because I was a little nervous every single time. Just because I'm like, people are hearing me. I'm being perceived.
I hate hearing my voice in recordings, and I'm English as well, so I'm just going to get bullied for it. Like, you have your holidays now, and I'm just here, it's like, why am I getting 4th of July emails? I'm English.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like I feel like
we're in the future.
Oh yeah, I feel like I have a great. I don't have a good voice for radio, but I also don't have a good face for TV. So we're just doing the best we can. A lot of post processing work. Nick is a CGI artist.
Yeah. Jay looks a lot worse than UC.
Yeah, you don't say that about Jay. Jay's a beautiful boy. Yeah, I've lost all my notes for this presentation. I do have one thing to say, Joey, though. I transferred all my paints into buckets, and I think it was probably the worst thing I've ever done. No, I don't think it's good. Rummaging through, like, I know your point was, like, you know that paint's always there, but I like to look at my paints. It's there. I spent 20 minutes looking for a certain grey.
I can see that. I think my paint has recently expanded a lot because I'm trying out some new brands, but I think it's swollen right now. But I want to try to get it back down to a reasonable number because I only need 3 greens, a couple of browns, some blues, and that is very bucketable.
You can always go with the rule of 3 or mid-tone black and white.
Yeah, but right now I have about 25 browns.
20. Yeah, no, I bought. There's a little goblin inside me who makes me buy stuff, but his name's George. But yeah, no, I bought the entire army painter set, and I just like, I'm never gonna use all this. I was like, when am I ever gonna use bracken skin?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty. It looks nice on their shelf.
Yeah, I think. Yep. Luckily, I use up paint pretty quick, so hopefully those numbers go down.
Also, you were on about painting copper earlier, or brass. A really easy way to do that, and I believe Vince, I forget his last name, but I think he's a
Vinci
pro
V.
painter.
His last name is V.
Yeah,
It's Vincerella.
actually, I'm shit. I have a bad memory, but you use the Vallejo. It's airbrush ready, but it comes in a different pot. Paint, metallic paints,
Mm-hmm.
and a certain contrast paint, and you just mix it. And you get a really nice, rich copper or brass.
Ah.
It's always nice experimenting, and probably get a fluid in there. Actually, no, not fluid. It's thin enough.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's all my tips for today. I hope I get the job. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
thanks
we'll
for
let you
calling.
know in 5 to 10 business days if you got the job or
Okay,
not.
There you go. There's
Please
another
don't leave
round
the
after
job.
this, by the way.
My wife's
Yeah.
planning to leave me.
Yeah. We need a resume and a headshot and a stool sample.
Okay. Feet pics.
I mean, that also works. That's the fast track, though.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, feet pics.
All right.
You gotta please HR something. Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for joining. All right, I'm gonna move you to audience. Boop. And speaking of moving to audience, I gotta go take a piss real quick,
Ah.
and we'll jump right back and we'll keep going.
That's okay. I want to talk about Centurion some more because I love
go
those
for it.
models and I know they're very divisive, but I just
All right,
I
sounds good.
love a
Be
mech
right
suit.
back.
I love a mech suit. I think there is a little fix that needs to happen to them. I think their legs are a little scrawny, but if you stretch out the legs just a little bit, I put a little green stuff in between the body and the legs to make them a little taller, and it looks really, really good. I'm going to do a video one day called Centurions Suck But They Don't Have To, where I really go through how to fix them up and make them great. T say, Gentry, where do I send my sample? Prussian Blue, Imperial Fist Centurion, put a single one in your Black Templar army. You know why. Oh yeah, I'm going. Plus, another thing, I don't think this is technically true in the canon, because I believe... Oh god, were the Centurions the discovered STC construct, or were they the thing that was invented for the Space Marines? I don't remember exactly, but the thing I love about the Centurions is I like the idea of, like, the Space Marines are pinned down, and so they call in a drop pod, and the drop pod drops in a Centurion warsuit, and so a Space Marine runs up to the drop pod, hops into the warsuit, and then just walks through just a field of bullets while all of his men gather behind him, and he's just walking through a hellstorm of bullets. Like, that just inspires me with so much good feelings, and I want it. Matt the Cheese Man, Raven Guard love a Centurion, as do I. Oh yeah, Raven Guard, like in 8th edition, I think Raven Guard, they were harder to hit if they were far away. And like Centurions have like a crap ton of long range shooting. It is sweet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of yeah, shall we add another caller?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna add the Ancient of Rights. Just invited you. You gotta accept our invites, and then you'll be a part of the call. Do 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 do.
Do 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 do. Psh, do 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 do. Bum ba-dum.
Ah, there we go. You're muted.
Good evening.
Hello. Good
Hi.
evening. How are you?
Fine.
Amazing.
So what's up? Yeah.
What's your opinion on recasters for Australians?
Yeah, Australians can do whatever they want because they have to pay ridiculous prices, and there's like a huge shortage the world over on Games Workshop stock right now, so it's hard to get anything. Yeah, I think I don't think it's right still. Like it's still stealing, but I mean, you know, what are you gonna do?
quite a positive opinion about recasters because I'm trying to start a 30k army because I just think the rules are cooler than 40k.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to sell an arm and a leg for it. So
Yeah, Forge World is shockingly expensive.
like $61 for 5 Mark IV assault squad.
Mm-hmm.
When on this website, you can get for $20 for the same quality. Stupid.
Yeah, I get the appeal of the Horus Heresy, but I think I get more excited about, because the Horus Heresy is a little bit niche, and I kind of get excited about popular things. I always feel like, well, if a bunch of people really like it there's got to be something to it. Also, I don't want to get yelled at because my Space Marines have the wrong knee pad.
Yeah. If I was
Complete-
to use like a Mark,
Yeah, that's a disagree right there.
Mhm.
A Mark 7 Marine, just say the Imperial Fist got it, and Mars. And only like characters and like sergeants would have it. So I'd have like a guard squad and then give them 30k weapons and boom.
Yeah, it's doable to use the regular 40k Marines. A lot of them have parts of other marks. I know if I was playing 30k though, I would just make everyone mad and I would bring some Mark 10 call pattern Primaris armor.
Person did that in a White Dwarf somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Since they painted them Sons of Horus. They barely did anything to convert them though. Guy called the Outer Circle, which I'm pretty fond of.
Outer
Like,
Circle.
roasting them for it.
The Outer Circle. I don't dig the Outer Circle that much.
Too negative.
Oh yeah, I mean, so he just gets me riled up when he comes. You know, he's like, "This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks." All right, you guys, thanks for watching the video. Tune in, in a week or two for more of this. Just constantly. I mean, his big claim to fame series is "What Broke the Fan," talking about why people no longer like every faction of 40k. It just feels a little negative.
Well, when you've played the hobby for like 20 years, you're gonna have a bunch of investment in it. So he's gonna get salty about everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't wait until I'm old and salty.
Gosh darn it, Forge World. Freaking remove my last chance to buy.
Oh yeah, Forge World's not going to make
Yeah.
it until I'm old and salty. Forge World is going to go out of business in like a year or two.
You know what last chance to buy is? Or?
Yeah, last chance to buy means it might come back or it might not. Because not everything that went last chance to buy, I think, went away forever.
Bunch of the what is it?
I mean, most
Bunch
Forge
of,
World
like,
stuff is no longer sold.
Yeah, because they get rid of like thousands of products a year. It's
Yeah, I
weird.
mean, I still kind of like Forge World. I like some of their models. Some of their models kits are really
I
cool
agree
and
with
interesting, but I also just don't like that it's really expensive. The quality's not amazing, and it's an awkward to buy.
Yeah. Well, the Forge World Contemptors are like hundreds of times better than the Contemptor that Games Workshop sells.
I know, but I might buy the Games Workshop one anyway, just because it's half the price.
That makes sense.
And I'm good with the hobby knife. I think I can repose it.
Feel like
Yeah.
a Contemptor with Chain Fist and then Power Fist would be a good thing to your Black Templars.
I
And
read
Melee Knot.
a 40k book not too long ago. It was called Apocalypse, and inside of it was a character who was a Contemptor Dreadnought who had no paint on its armor, and it was so cool. And I really want to get one and paint it up to be that character. I think it was called like the ACOLYTE or something. It was really cool.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let other people speak now. Thanks for letting me talk.
All right.
All right,
Thanks for
sounds
having
good. Thanks
on.
for calling in. Yeah. All right, I'll move ya. Your dad tips. I hope I wasn't too stupid. The Calm Slayer. Nah, you're great. Good calls.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
30,
shall we
30K
go?
is interesting. It's an interesting product.
Mm-hmm. And they're doing it in a very interesting way, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The next caller is going to be Zach is whack. All right. Just invited you to speak.
Just a minute. Let me
Just a minute.
It-
What's
for
going
some
on
reason
here?
It's like not on speaker anymore. Let me.
We can hear you. Or
Oh, I know, but like you guys are super quiet. Give me a sec.
Testing,
I mean,
testing. Audio. 1, 2, 3.
What the heck? It was just fine before. Okay, I guess I'll try to fix it later. But what was I going to say? Hold on, let me. Okay, so I would like to formally apply for the Calm Slayer's job. And I want you to, when you accept me, which you inevitably will,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to tell him personally that I took it from him.
Of course.
So let me explain why. So I heard you guys mentioned you're from the Midwest,
Mm-hmm.
where I am from too.
I can
And
tell. I can smell the cheese from here. Let's just say that.
that's another point. I'll bring a pleasant aroma to where you guys work.
Amazing.
And I also ran out of points, so
So, do I get the job or what?
yeah. So I did it. I need to know like today because I was gonna quit my actual
Yeah.
job.
Well, that was quite a pitch.
Well, what's your actual job? Like, what's your experience?
I should probably go. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Like, what's your job? What do you
I,
do right now?
I started applying for Hobby Lobby, and then right now I just do like small commissions.
Mm-hmm.
But
Painting commissions.
yeah, just like I mostly do Halo stuff, like the video game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a couple other things I want to mention, but like I lost my train of thought. Oh, I wanted to one up you because I put my paints in bags instead of bins.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I have a much smaller amount, so I could fit them into like my hobby box because like my family drives back and forth between a lot of places a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But and then, okay. So actually, to my actual question, are there any like backstories that you guys have heard from other people's armies that are like super cool to you that really stuck out? Because I know when people make their own like chapters or stuff like that, they make up their own backstories.
Yeah, probably. None jump to mind. I know, like, my Black Templar have been kind of going through a back and forth of like what their lore is, because originally they were a Black Templar crusade, and then I decided to make them a Black Templar crusade that had been like on a mission for so long that they're all like, none of them are the original people who went on the crusade. And then I invented my own HQs, Warmund and Sigsvald, who are the a captain and a lieutenant, and the lieutenant hates the captain and thinks he's incompetent.
Wait,
I feel
the Crusades are like the things where they're not allowed to like regain their troops, right?
Those are penitent crusades for Space Marine chapters who've done a bad thing. Black Templar crusade
like
is
the
just
Lamenters and stuff.
the Black Templar are a little different than other Space Marine chapters, where they don't like plan things or do research or anything. They just say, we're gonna go kill every orc within this sector of planets, and then they spend the next 300 years doing that. And then
Sounds
that's
like
a
my
crusade.
friends and I making plans.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I also really liked the sand orcs. Like I don't know, I thought it was cool that they had blue skin.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that you probably play with weighted die to make you luckier.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought the color scheme for those guys were super cool too.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
I was trying to come up with some stuff for my Tau, and I wanted to know if you guys thought it sounded cool. I wanted to make them like a splinter faction from the far side, and then they like hunt down the main Tau faction to recruit them and like kill their ethereals and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and my friend is making like these really cool mercenary marines, and I don't know, I'm like super interested in. I don't know. Whenever people make custom chapters, I always think it's super cool. Whenever they make their own backstories.
Yeah, I definitely think that is the coolest thing when I see people do it. It's
I mean, it's the most creative thing you can do.
Yeah, as cool
You know,
as regular old yellow Marines are. Like when people come up with their own story and lore and characters and history.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or even if they build off of stuff. You know, it's whatever makes it unique to you, so you enjoy painting it, you enjoy collecting it. That's really all that matters.
Right. Well, I'm gonna ask one more thing and then give somebody else some time because I know I was waiting. So, what are you guys' full addresses? No, I'm just kidding.
My social is 6013.
No, don't say it. Yeah.
I
have a question for you.
Go ahead.
What's your credit card number?
Oh, that's
and the 3 numbers on the back.
00000. And then the rest is expunged.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there you go.
All right. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Good
Bye.
chat with you. Bye. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very fun.
I lost my hair.
All right. Good old scrunchie. Do you name all your scrunchies?
I do. I named them after what color they are. That was Old Blue.
Oh, all blue. Well, speaking of all blue, shall we add another person?
Yeah.
I'm excited to add this person. This person is a celebrity, and that, of course, is Jesus. I just invited you.
Hello.
Hello, Jesus.
Hi.
I have 13 questions, but you want to pick one from there?
Why don't you start cranking them out, and we'll see how many we get through.
Okay. What drives you guys to make videos, really?
We really like it. It's fun that we get immediate feedback once they're published, in the form of
immediate
views and comments.
Mm-hmm. And dislikes.
And dislikes.
I mean, we've been making videos since we were like 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
Like before Eons of Battle, we were making videos. Those don't exist. They may exist one day for the Patreon supporters. But that's a series that we're still working on. Maybe doing a little react to all those weird videos.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, we're good at it. I mean, we've been doing 3 videos a week for a year, nonstop, and we've never ever had a week where it's like, oh God, what are we gonna do? Like we always have ideas. It's just a matter of getting them done.
Yep.
Okay. What gives you guys? Wait 1 second. The second question is more similar to the last one. What's your dream model to make for any race?
Dream model?
This like what model should exist that doesn't right now?
Yeah, so I have one.
Sniper Grotz.
Sniper Grotz is a great idea.
I want to see a Nid crawling on someone about to eat them.
That's a good idea too. They should do like diorama babies with stuff like that. That would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or a gene pool coming out of a person.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty sick.
Would you guys ever open a P.O. box?
We've talked about it. I think we'll keep talking about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. The only thing I think that's keeping us right now, it used to be cost, but I think we can maybe afford it.
Oh yeah.
But we don't know if we're staying in this location.
Yeah.
And so we'll have to transfer it and do all that other stuff. So I think we might hold off for a second.
Gotcha. Should I let fear control my hobby, like time and stuff?
No, I mean your hobby time should be your entertainment time, so it should cause you like no stress whatsoever. And I don't want that to cause you stress to be like, oh no, why am I stressed about my stress, the hobby stress? But I don't know, just do whatever you need to do, like read a book, play video games, paint your models, play your models, watch TV, take a nap, like just do whatever, when it's your free time, do whatever you need to do.
I mean, as you know, I've been controlling the Mojave for too long, and that's kind of like taking my time.
I love Fallout.
What's your favorite faction in New Vegas, Jay?
Sorry, wait, one more time. What was the question?
What is your favorite faction in Fallout New Vegas?
I always go with the good guys. Well, sort of good guys. There's no true good guy in the Wasteland. I'm lukewarm on the Mojave, and I forget the medical people who are on free side. I usually work with them, and the cons.
The Mormons. The
Mormons, yeah. Yeah, if Fallout worked on my computer, I'd get nothing done.
That's how it be sometimes. Is Nick as cute in person?
No, we're both trolls, and we really fix it. There's a lot of sliders we get to work with in the editing software.
Yeah, de-ugify.
Yeah, de-ugify.
Yeah.
My last question is... Wait, you can keep talking, actually.
It was, it's like, I don't know. We've spent a lot of money doing this. It's probably like $5,000 in sliders just to fix us. A lot of plugins.
Yeah.
Do you guys think your last careers helped with this career?
A little?
A little bit. I don't know.
When you're a stripper pole maker, Nick, don't forget.
Exactly. I mean, it all, like, the theater, I think the reason why we started doing the theater design stuff was because we were already good at doing model making.
Yeah.
So I think we just got better at model making and thinking about that. But I don't know. And I think we're way better at communicating now that we went through doing theater and design and all that kind of stuff, just because they make you get good at it. So I think that helps the videos, but I don't know. I don't make a lot of stripper poles for miniatures, unfortunately. I mean, I kind of think I need to start doing that again.
You're a garage stripper. Come on.
Yeah.
Wait, dancer pole, Nick. Come on.
What was that?
It's a dancer pole, not a stripper pole.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. That's offensive. Yeah, I apologize to everyone that has called in, will ever call in, and the chat right now. It is called a dancer pole.
Yeah, show some respect. Yeah, show some respect to those hookers.
Well,
me out, Nick.
Okay.
Kick me now.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thank you, Jesus. I love the questions. And
I enjoyed paying. Kick me.
Yeah. All right. Boom. You're kicked. Amazing. All right. Shall we add another person?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to add Apple the Silkwing. Oops.
Okay, so hello.
Hi.
So I have a couple questions and a statement. So first, do either of you play as Chaos?
No. Just hangs up.
Yeah, just leaves. Just.
And then yeah, I guess that skips my other question, but
I mean, I like Chaos. I think that's cool. I've painted some Chaos models before. A friend of mine plays Chaos.
You could ask us the question, and we could see if we can answer it.
All right. I think that. So, do you guys agree that Chaos should have 2 wins normally, like the normal Space Marines?
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure it'll probably happen one day. I don't know why it wouldn't. They should definitely have 2 wounds like all the regular Space Marines, if not more. I mean, Chaos should There's not a. I mean, there's some stuff making Chaos unique, like the different. If you play Nurgle or Tzeentch, like you have a lot of uniqueness. But if you play Khorne or Slaanesh, you're kind of just spiky Space Marines with a couple of neat vehicles.
Yeah. And then my statement was the 10 Chaos Space Marines box set. I've had a terrible experience with it. I bought it. It was $60. Showed me how to paint. I mean, $60 is reasonable for 10 miniatures in Games Workshop.
That's true.
But it showed me how to assemble 9 of them. So that was fun. And then it didn't come with some of the parts, or they didn't look like what they were listed as in the manual.
Huh.
Yeah.
So it
I know,
showed you,
it doesn't-
it showed you how to. It showed you how to make 9, but there's supposed to be 10.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I had to just look on the sprues for the extra.
Yeah, sometimes there's duplicate instructions. So like one guy will have like there'll be 2 identical legs, and so the instructions will list it once and then tell you to do this step times 2. It could have been one of those. But yeah, I
Maybe.
know there's a lot of war gear that Chaos can take. There's a lot of war gear for Space Marines too, and usually not every option comes in the box. I know the Chaos Terminator box is particularly bad for this because like there's like 9 different loadouts the Terminators can take, but they only come with 1 or 2 of each weapon type. So either you have to 3D print the options, or you have to buy more boxes, or you have to just say, yeah, everybody's got something random, but just pretend they all have power fists.
Alright, well, I'm gonna let somebody else speak, so.
All right,
Good
sounds
talking.
good. Yeah, good talking. Thanks for calling in. All right. Good old cast. They're very cool.
I painted a Helldrake.
Yeah, you did. We have a showcase on
do.
our YouTube channel that is that model.
And
So,
if you
check
watch the showcase, there will be no clips of the bottom of it because I did not paint the bottom because I was worn out.
That's very true. And the pictures look just absolutely horrible.
Taken
They are
with the
very
same
bad.
camera we use today. Well, one of the
They are
cameras
the
we
s-
use today.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're mixing it all up. Speaking of mixing it up, let's add Prussian Blue,
Ah.
a name that we know.
Okay, hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, so, funny enough, speaking of chaos, I actually have a chaos question as well.
I love it.
So, obviously, the 2 armies I've been building are Death Guard and Renegades, with some Black Templars on the side. But I have... So my little brother, his 6th birthday was a couple days ago, and he asked me, or I showed him a couple models, because he wanted models. He told me he wanted models, because I have a bunch, you know? And, so I sat down with him, and I opened up Games Workshop and just scrolled through every single model that they had for Chaos Space Marines, Tau, and Orcs. And going into it, he liked Orcs more. But he actually ended up just choosing Chaos over it. And I was actually a little bit shocked, because he liked Abaddon more than Ghazghkull.
Ah.
Which completely surprised me, considering he's 6. But...
Yeah. Wait a second. Am I 6? I must be 6 years old.
But, you know, because Ghazghkull's big and, you know, tough, and Abaddon just kind of looks like a big guy.
Yeah, and and Ghazghkull's really cool, and the coolest one, and definitely cooler than him, but yeah, interesting.
But so that happened, and he wanted a Disco Lord, the Lord Discordant. He had wanted this for a while, I already known. I wasn't going to spend 65 for an HQ without, you know, at least getting him some troops or something first.
Yeah.
So I got a Dark Apostle for him for $20. I gave him to him on his birthday. It was at my local friendly local game store, which I've actually recently applied for a job at. So we'll see how that goes. My current job is right across the street from it, but it is not pleasant.
Yes, I remember seeing the chats in the Discord.
Yeah. Working at an understaffed fast food place is not fun.
Nope.
But, So I got him a Dark Fossil, and then just today we were at the store. I picked up a box of Cadians, which I still hate that it's $45 now, because I only need the legs. But so I picked up a box of Cadians, and I got him I let him pick between Terminators, the normal Marine box, Havocs, or Raptors, and he ended up picking the normal Marines. Probably because there's 10 of them. And those are all 5. But he picked those. And much to my dismay, that day I learned that this is the 1 month where they've backed up, so the coin and free model are next week instead of the first week. So I spent 112 in the store and don't even get a coin for it, and I rarely spend that much in the store.
Well, I mean, what do you need a coin for?
Just
take a picture. Nice, take a picture of the coin.
I don't really give a shit.
Print it out. Stick it on the wall.
Stick it on a $50.
I think I've seen some of the coins in there. They didn't try that hard on them.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked it if it was like back in December when it was Death Guard, and I know Renegades aren't going to be getting a coin, and it's not like Templars are getting their own coins. It doesn't really I don't really care. But it would have been cool to have. I could maybe sell it. But anyways, I got him that, and now I'm conflicted because I don't know if I should build, because I'm building them mostly. He's helping, but obviously he's sick.
Yeah, he's helping by watching.
Yeah,
he's helping. I let him. I clean up all the parts and I let him glue a couple of them. I'll sit there and put the glue and let him, put them together. I don't know if I should build them as one 10-man squad, or this is going to be for a 500-point army.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should build them as one 10-man squad or 2 5-man squads. I don't know, because I haven't actually played full 40k yet. I've only played Kill Team, and I've played Flames of War and stuff, but I haven't played 40k. I only just recently got enough models for my Death Guard to be 500 points, but even then they're not all assembled. And my Renegades are 500 points now, but not all assembled. So I haven't,
Well, I think
I don't know which would usually be better.
If you build them as 2 5-mans, you're going to get access to 2 special weapons, and if you build them as a 10-man, you're going to get access to a special and a heavy. Probably, I don't know what's hot right now, min squads or max squads, but I'd probably go 2 min. I mean, he's 6. He's not going to play this game for years. So
no, well, actually, he's played Guild Team with me.
That's amazing. I can barely play Guild Team now.
Like, obviously, I helped him a lot, but like he's played Flames of War with me, and like I'll help him a lot, but I let him mostly do, like, he rushed his 76mm Pershings out. Just tried to head-on rush 2 Tiger tanks, and these were the only tanks he had that could front pen a Tiger. And he ran them out in the open.
That's amazing.
I told him, I was like, you shouldn't do that. Those are gonna die. And he, it's like, but I didn't play it for him. I let him pick. And I let him do it, and he does. He plays it not well, and he doesn't understand all the intricacies, but he plays it and he has fun.
Has he ever won?
No.
Let him win a game.
I've only played a couple of times with him so far.
Okay.
No, teach him. Never let him win.
I'll be playing Renegades. He'll have a pretty solid chance.
He has to learn.
That's great.
But yeah.
I'd probably go min squad. I mean, if this becomes a real army, it's not going to be your only box of regular Space Marines. So yeah, probably 2 flamers or maybe a flama and a plasma.
Yeah. Well, actually, on the subject of 10-man Marine squads getting a special and a heavy, so guard squads can normally, for 10 people, I believe they only get 1 special weapon. Something really interesting is Renegades, for the same amount of people, get 2. And that was very surprising to me, because why would Renegades get 2 when guards get... Which, I mean, that's a nice little bonus for Renegades, because I could take 2 plasmas in a squad. Every militia squad, or something like that. And then on top of that, they can go up to, I think, 20 models. So you could have 4.
I know, in Kill Team, there's the dreaded 8 plasma gun guard,
the 8
guard
plasma.
army.
I remember reading about that when I was trying to figure out how to make a guard kill team. Yeah, that sounds very terrifying. Especially when 6 of them can reroll ones. So they can just all overcharge. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think if there's anything wrong with 40k right now, I think it's that you can that rerolls affect plasma. I think plasma should always be a risk.
I think plasma should always be a risk. Maybe if it was a tiny bit stronger. Just a tad.
Maybe. I think, yeah. I mean, it's
Again,
kind of
I haven't
unfair
played
because
full 40K.
risking a guardsman is not the same as risking a space marine.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're humans in the end.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Right now I've been sitting here. My arm is going numb. I've been holding up sentinel legs so they dry in the position I want.
Sentinel is one of the best kits Games Workshop ever made.
I have one armored sentinel for
Nice.
my renegades, and I've modeled it because obviously I bought that recast heavy bolter team for Krieg because it's been out of production.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it only for the heavy bolter, but I have two extra. I have the two crewmen now.
Neat.
I'm thinking about putting the gunner on a 25 mil base and giving him a melta gun and just saying he's a chaos guy, like a renegade that looted a Krieger. Or
Yeah.
some shit. And then the other guy I have the guy that's laying down he was feeding the ammunition to the bolter. I just have him on the base of my sentinel, so my sentinel has something to stand on. So he's got like 1 foot standing on this. The chassis looking down a little bit, but then the actual cockpit is turned and looking like something else.
Yeah, I did almost the same thing with my sentinels. I have 3 sentinels for my cultists, and one of them has a leg up on a barrel. It's great.
But a barrel isn't a crawling creature.
No, that's true. I'd love to see. I don't know how this would work, but I would love to see guardsmen be able to take a sentinel in a squad. I think that'd be sweet.
I think it would be cool if they could do something like where you could ride on the side of like a tank or something.
Mm-hmm.
Combat, because that was a thing that was done and has been done, even into combat. So it'd be cool. I have thought of an idea if I ever get a second sentinel, because the peg on the front of this Krieg heavy bolter. So the difference with the Krieg heavy bolters and the KD ones, apart from looking good, is the actual like mounting point of the carriage or tripod is a lot more forward on the Krieg one.
Yeah, I know. I remember
right near
what
the
they look
muzzle.
like.
And so I actually, just as a joke, it slots in almost perfectly into the top, like the little top hatch hole where you're supposed to put the binoculars on the armored sentinel. So if I ever get another armored sentinel, I might recast this bolter and slip it on that top, and then just have a platform on the back so somebody can be standing on the back.
Yeah, that's neat. Man, now I want to get a bunch
Kinda
more
like
sentinels, even though they're not good. But you know what? Maybe 6 will be
kind of good. I heard they're pretty good.
Ah, neat. They were not good in 8.
Because they have... Yeah, I heard they're pretty good now, especially with, I believe, armed vehicles able to shoot non-blast weapons in melee now.
Oh, that would be cool. That makes sense.
I think they are.
Just point and shoot.
Like, so I've considered just giving this guy a flamer, a chainsaw, and just having him rush in and be a tar pit. Because he's got toughness 6 and, 6 wounds.
Yeah.
Basically, as a faster, earlier alternative, because I have my 3 berserkers I'm building right now. And berserkers are... I mean, they're really cool in melee, but they have to get there.
Yeah.
They're at the end of the day, they're Ogrins. So, yeah. I guess before I go, what do you guys think is a good, easy way, Okay, well, out of the Chaos Marines unit options, what would be the simplest for someone young to play? Because obviously I got him this box here, and then I've got him his HQ, but I still have 300 points to fill in for him.
You mean like what to get next?
Yeah, like what to get next. What would end up in the army be easiest for him to learn to play with and enjoy, and also be able to build on to? I'm thinking about a squad of Termies.
Yeah, squad of Termies would probably be good. They're really tough. They have okay shooting, okay or pretty good melee. Teleport Homer, maybe. That's not a bad idea.
I was thinking of Termies, again, like Termies, Raptors, or Termy Raptors or Havocs.
Definitely a knight. Get him a knight.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say Terminators. They have so much staying power. They're not going to get wipes. Because you kind of, you need to stack. You need to get a lot of
Yeah.
havocs because 5 of them are going to die before you even get into combat with anything.
Unless I'm playing renegades,
Mm-hmm.
and then I die before I'm in combat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking Termies. Raptors, I don't know how good Raptors are, or just jump pack Marines in general. I don't know how useful they are.
If I think there's a stratagem
I
for
know like
meteoric
Vanguard
descent.
bets are good.
So they might have some deployment shenanigans that they can take advantage of.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is now the Chaos Stream officially.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently.
Yes. While we're painting a Genestealer.
Yeah.
Painting a Genestealer, talking
Mhm.
about Chaos and Sentinels. That's sounds about right for an EOB stream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to
I
add a
don't
little
believe you
Star
guys have
Wars
done
in there.
this 3 times already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Well, the first 2 were real quick because we did one in the middle of the month and then we did one at the beginning of the last month.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
now it's gonna feel less frequent.
Mm-hmm.
True. I do have one last question.
All right, quick.
So
Super quick.
So I do have money now, and I do have my own job now.
Mm-hmm.
How much is the Patreon to access the other call-in streams or vote? Is it just the lowest tier? I haven't actually looked at it.
So to access the if you want to call in like the hobby call-in streams, that's $5 buccarinos. That's the
Okay.
mid stream. If you want to vote, that is the first one.
The lowest. Okay. Okay, I might do that. Then.
All right. Yeah,
Cool.
that sounds good.
All right. Yeah.
Appreciate
also, one last. All right.
No.
One last question.
3 seconds.
Super
Go.
quick.
Okay. So, winner's circle. Doesn't that goes away after the next challenge, correct?
It does.
Damn, I'm gonna lose my badge.
Unless
Unless
I mean,
I win again.
unless you win again.
That's gonna be hard if I do what I did last challenge, where I waited until like a day before to paint my model.
Don't do that then.
But what if I'm lazy?
Well,
I still haven't even assembled my Lord of Contagion.
I mean, it's another month.
True.
So, I mean,
But I'm still lazy, and I've been working on my renegades. But
Well,
yeah, all right. Go ahead.
I believe in
All
you.
right, kick me out.
all right.
All right,
Banished.
have a good one.
Nice. Thanks for calling.
Yeah. All right.
With the Chaos
Um,
Helpline.
Yeah, exactly.
I read the 6th edition codex, so I know everything.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go to Sleepy Walnut. Looks like this person just joined the Patreon.
Walnuts.
So I'll add them.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Actually, I'm a patron as of 45 seconds ago.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see
mean
here.
that's how you get ahead in life, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you hear about an opportunity, you got to take it.
Yeah.
But my question, I guess, is as I've been getting more into the hobby, I started in late April, and I've noticed a lot more channels are going the route of the quick and dirty paint job, as you put it, getting sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, that's kind of how I started. I'm very much into tinkering with things, working on I came from electronics and programming background, so
Mm-hmm.
trying new things was very much my first route. When I was first starting, actually, I was looking into making my own paints. Not worth it.
No.
But what kept you from switching to that for until recently?
I hope we've always been not quick and dirty, but I always want things to be accessible. There's a million channels of brilliant, wonderful painters who can do an amazing job, but I want to keep everything to, you get her done so that we can have some games, because I think the most important part of the hobby is playing games and spending time with friends. And so, have fun with the painting and enjoy it and be good at it, but also, we can't be doing a couple models a month. Got to get some stuff done.
Oh, okay. I mean, actually, I guess that leads into another question. For those of us who, for any reason, can't meet up with people in person, like our main way of playing is like tabletop simulator, I guess. I guess what's the particular use for our models there? Like, how would we go from like digital games to actually finding our way to like an in-person game?
That's hard. Facebook
question.
groups. One way, like if you have friends who even have the slightest inclination, you can maybe assemble an extra kill team or a quick second army and maybe make it available to them to try out.
I mean, we got lucky, like with our friend Amanda. We invited her over just to play a game of Kill Team, just to try it out, and she liked it so much that she started a sister's army.
Yeah, we went to the store that day.
To start an army. So sometimes that happens. I don't know, maybe checking out the local game stores or Warhammer stores to see if there's anyone or if there's any leagues or anything. That might be helpful.
Okay, yeah, I know we have a game store in my area that I could check out. I don't think there's a Warhammer store within like 20, 50 miles.
That makes sense.
It might be worth going to the store and then just like asking the guy there, whoever works there, the guy or gal who works there, because like they'll probably know because it's their business to know who's buying what and who plays
That's
what.
true.
Like I remember we were in a hardware store one day buying whatever crap we needed for class, and we just overheard someone talking about 40k. Turns out everyone who worked there played 40k in like the basement of the store all the time.
Yeah.
You never know.
What a find.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess also, before I go, just a tip that I've found as I've kind of tried to keep the cost down in the hobby. Did get into airbrushing, just got a quick little air compressor and use the airbrush that came with it. Works great for just like simple priming, not so great for details. But when I was looking into paint booths, I noticed that they're really not high quality. Like they're just a fan and a box and like a basic filter.
Yeah.
So I essentially went and found a like inline duct fan, like you would put in like that air conditioner ducting, and hooked up ducting on both sides of it. And it works great as an exhaust fan. I just swap out cardboard boxes as I get new shipments, cut a hole in it, put the exhaust in there. It cost $40. Like,
nice.
Great deal. And
I've been wanting to make like an airbrush station that has proper ventilation. Honestly, I would love to have a little ventilation station for anything. Like I'm pretty sure that plastic glue is going to kill me.
Yeah. You're not making it past 30, maybe 40.
Yeah, I'm 25. I got a year or two.
Yeah.
I was a welder, and we had these exhausts on arms that we could pull towards ourselves to draw away all the fumes and the smoke from welding. I'd love to do something like that.
Oh yeah, that's kind of similar to what I have. It's because the kit I got was $40 because it came with a fan and 25 feet of ducting. So, like, I can pull in like an entire 1.5 feet into the box and just move it wherever it's needed. So, I'll try to post a picture of that in chat.
Yeah, please
do.
do.
Recommend it.
Yeah, please do. I was gonna say, if you have a build or anything or any descriptions or anything to buy for that would be a really interesting thing.
All right, will do. I guess actually, last thing before I go, what's your stance on buying secondhand models on eBay? Like, still Games Workshop, because that's how I've gotten most of mine. I actually got a bunch of grots today that are partially painted.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's I don't know. That's a great place to start for sure. I mean, it's not always fun putting everything together yourself.
Yeah, I have lots of secondhand stuff. I have 30 Space Marine bikes that I need to unload that I bought because I was making bad decisions.
And like Squidmar with his spider.
Yeah,
that was a repaint. That was a repaint of an eBay model, and it looks amazing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've I guess the only thing I've noticed is like you don't get as much choice in how you put them together.
Yeah, you usually don't get like the
That's true.
bits and stuff.
And sometimes it's shoddy every once in a
Mhm.
while.
It seems like the new stuff is harder to put together wrong.
That's true.
Yeah, I've noticed the push fit is becoming a lot more common, which I have very mixed feelings on. I love it for vehicles and characters and HQs. Not so happy about it for like my orc boys, because I think the new boys are going to be push fit, from what I've gathered.
Might be. Yeah, hard to say.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
all I have for now. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the Patreon too. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure, of course.
Also, I love the name Sleepy Walnuts. That's a very fun name.
Thank you. I'm always tired. I'm always nutty.
That's a great motto. All right. Yeah, thanks for calling in. All right. I move you to the audience. Amazing. Always nutty. Always sleepy, always nutty.
I think the food names always get me.
They always
Craft
do.
singles in your area.
Yep, craft singles in your area is really good. Awesome. All right. Shall we go to the next person?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, someone else joined the Patreon.
Oh my
Kenny.
goodness.
Kenny is the next person. That's right, folks. You join the Patreon, you get to skip the line. Hey.
Hello, Kenny. I wasn't actually doing homework, so I heard my name and I was like, who's talking to me? Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, because I was like, I don't hear any voices. Hey, I'm Kenny. I'm just actually doing some homework for my art class, because I'm into that sort of thing.
Ah. What kind of art?
Well, I'm looking to do stuff for like illustration for like video games, movies, board games, all that jazz.
Oh,
Just,
sweet. Like concept art?
entertainment. Yeah, like concept art. Like a lot of my artists that I enjoy right now are like a lot of the GW artists. I mean, right here on I mean, you're not a Warhammer channel, but I mean, anyone who does miniatures kind of like has to do Warhammer, you know.
Yeah, we mostly do Warhammer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just because I saw you guys were doing a stream. I was like, maybe I should join this thing.
Yeah.
And I've been like following you guys for a little while, so it's
Awesome.
like, it's pretty cool. Like I like a lot of the kind of like tutorials and like opinion pieces. Pretty much anything that's like kind of artistic, and kind of built.
Have you seen the video? Books make the best reference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I saw that and like I 100% agree with it. Like, I think a lot of people get into the habit of like, oh, what color does my Ultramarine have to be? Like,
Yeah.
what specific? Like I noticed that a lot with, not only in like 40k but also in other game systems similar. So like I mean, 30k I think is a prime example of it. Like, oh, your horses, Sons of Horus aren't supposed to be that way. They're supposed to be this color. When
Yeah, there's a little bit of that.
Yeah. When actually it's just up to interpretation. I mean, you're
Ed Cannon is the best canon.
yeah. Myself, I kind of like the way I paint miniatures is kind of like inspired like heavy metal a little bit. Just 'cause,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right.
Kenny!
Kenny.
Kenny!
Kenny, no.
Kenny!
All right. Here's the deal. If you can still hear us, you can call back. I'll let you call back. But we're gonna move on for a second. I don't know if you can hear us, Kenny. But I'll move you to audience. Call back. All right. Everyone's freaking out. In the chat.
Kenny's been assassinated.
Yeah.
They killed Kenny! You bastards!
Please call back Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we have another Patreon supporter who joined just now.
Wow.
So we'll add them. Comrade RC. Just added you. Accept the invite. And we'll get the ball rolling. You joined? It looks like you're muted.
Sorry, fumbling around on mobile.
Ah.
Yeah. The mobile always gets you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm at the gym right now, so I was like, oh yeah, there's no way they're gonna call me. Oh, never mind, I guess.
I mean, you joined the Patreon. I mean, you skipped the whole line.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't. I was like, oh, sure, I'll just join the Patreon. They're probably not serious about that. Never mind.
Oh no, we're serious. So, are you? What machine are you on right now?
I'm gonna flex right now. I'm on my track phone Samsung A10e.
Wow.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm high roller. You know, got it for $90 at Walmart 2 years ago.
Amazing.
I'm Mr. Big Bucks over here.
I love that you went that direction because I was wondering because you're at the gym. Like, are you on a machine at the gym?
Like elliptical, stair climber.
Oh no, I was warming up for my bench.
There you go. That's funny. I love that.
Going to push 375 tonight, but.
Ooh, 375.
Wow.
I wish it was kilos, but that would probably snap both my arms. No, but hey, I wanted to thank you guys. You guys are actually the reason I got back into minis.
Oh wow!
So I used to be like because I've been a huge 40k fan. 40k saved my life actually. 40k saved my life back 2010, 2011. So I got actually into the tabletop game like around 2014, 2015. But then I had twin daughters, and that really changes the wallet priorities.
That's
absolutely
very true.
But no, I was just on YouTube, and I don't know how the YouTube algorithm got this, but I saw your about 6-7 months ago. Saw your video about magnetizing models. Yeah, and I was like, man, I used to have like the most fun doing like playing 40k back in like 6th edition. I had the Dark Heresy box set. No, sorry, the Dark Vengeance box set. Anyone wants to buy a bunch of Chaos Dark Vengeance, please let me know. Please let me know. It's a good Hellbrute model, I swear, guys. No, I saw it. I was like, man, I had so much fun, like magnetizing my Land Raider up. I used to have like 4,000 points of Dark Angels, and then like sold them because kids.
Yeah.
But then, like, I got back into it, and like I've now turned my corner of our living room into my mini station. Like I have an airbrushing. I got a 3D printer recently, and it's I've gone full in. It's my my hyper fixation. Let my ADHD do the work for me.
Exactly.
40k has just been like that free dopamine well, like lore-wise, games-wise, tabletop, minis, everything.
Oh yeah, I mean it can really fill
Easy
up.
Dopamine.
Like it's video games, tabletop models, painting, books, audiobooks, YouTube. Like
yeah, it has everything.
It does.
Hell, I mean, even just content creators like you guys, it's just fun. Like, we'll just be sitting in our living room, like my kids have gone to bed, my husband and I are just sitting in our living room, just like watching like YouTube or Hulu, and he hates 40k. He despises it. Not for like any kind of money reasons. He just doesn't like it because he's just like, yeah, it's lame. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, he likes some things, but he's just like, oh, great, another 40k videos. But he loves anything like where people are like creating stuff. So he likes watching your videos with me, like Squid Marcus. Who doesn't like him?
Squid Mar.
Like, geez, Emil, calm down. No, it's been nice, and like the 40k community is so much better compared to when I was originally doing it.
Yeah, I mean, back in the sixth edition, I mean, their YouTube channel hadn't even started yet, or maybe it had, but it was a year old.
Yeah, it was and plus, like the local scene was very not welcoming to somebody who's part of the LGBT community. Like my husband is trans, like I'm bi, so it's just like, oh, what are you doing here? Get away from us. But like now it's like so much, like Games Workshop is like actively including so many more people.
Yeah, I get that.
And a whole bunch of stuff. I had to explain to somebody, how do you like I had to explain to somebody with my out loud voice, like, what do you mean you don't think Space Marines are homoerotic? Like, dude, let me explain this to you. Like, come on, guys. Like, we're a bunch of dudes who are obsessed over these hyper masculine, super muscled warrior fighter guys in space who love nothing more than spending time with their other bros. Like, come on, guys. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah. I was really happy when Games Workshop put out that statement where they're like, "Yeah, if you're a bigot, fuck off."
I know. I was so happy. I'm like, man, where was this like 5 years ago? But I really want to thank you guys. I won't take up too much time. I'll let somebody else get the floor. But I really want to thank you guys for all the content you make. It really is nice.
Yeah, no problem.
It got me back into my hobby.
Yeah,
well, thank you.
Plenty more where that came from.
Sweet. Take it easy, guys.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, it's always nice. It's always nice hearing how positive people are about it.
Yeah.
So much more fun.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes we live in a world where everyone hates Games Workshop sometimes.
Yeah.
Just because we watch a lot to videos.
We watch a lot of videos, read a lot of comments.
Exactly. So it's always very nice to hear that. Really appreciate it. Also, Chicky Nugs tips. Jay, is that a beer? You shouldn't be drinking paint water. I like that.
Thanks, Chicken Nugs.
And on that, yeah, thanks, Chicken Nugs. All right.
I wish I had more beer. I'm out.
Ah, that sucks. But you know what we don't have more of, or you know what we do have more of? People calling in.
Yeah.
All right. So let's another celebrity, NordVPN. Are you all right? I just invited you to speak.
Can you fast track us to a sponsorship deal?
Yeah. Hello.
I am tired.
Hi.
Yep.
Me too.
What happens to me? 11:50 p.m. here. Good for me. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I found your channel like 4 days ago.
Oh, sweet.
Exactly. So where's our sponsorship?
Yeah.
No idea. Might have got lost in the mail.
I want to watch content restricted content.
No promise.
No promise.
I got like a box of Terminators a few days ago.
Ah, sweet.
I'm never gonna be able to finish them.
No, it's just 5 guys, and they're small. They're old. Yeah, you'll finish them.
Trust me, I won't.
Might take a little while. I've had models that have they were in the painting process for years.
Yeah, those.
We just talk about the variety of people we also had here. I mean, we had Jesus.
I know.
In the chat a while back, and now we have a catfish waiting to join the call.
I know. I mean, it's always a fun cast of characters.
Truly amazing.
And a VPN service. I mean, you're forgetting about yourself.
Yeah, I am pretty awesome.
I can watch all of my British shows. It's great.
You know, back in the day, I would have gone with Tunnel Bear, but now since they've closed down, I mean, what am I going to do but NordVPN?
Yeah. Exactly. Who else? Surfshark?
Surfshark?
No. I'm gonna be honest. There are people in there going full depth into like strategy and all that for playing the game. I've played it once. I don't understand anything they're saying. They're here like, oh, which gun's more powerful? And I'm here like, but which looks cooler?
Yeah, exactly.
Which I mean is
But what if my Space Marine has 5 arms?
I mean, that is the magic. You can build them however you want.
You know, there's another content creator called Drawing with Jazza, and he's getting into 40k.
Yeah.
And his Space Marine chapter is like themed, kind of like Vikings and bears.
Yeah, I've seen that. I watch a lot of other Warhammer YouTubers.
So you're cheating on us?
Maniac. More like deceptively lying. I'd say.
There you go.
Deceptively lying. Yep, that's what I'll go with. I'm probably gonna go before I black out.
You know what, yesterday when I was trying to go to bed, I thought I was gonna die. I was really, really tired.
Yeah, you were very tired.
What's up? Pray for the fact that my dog doesn't stab me in my sleep.
Yeah, well, we don't have thumbs, so that makes it a little harder to get stabbed.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll find a way.
Yeah,
he always does.
The odds of being killed by your dog is very low, but it's not 0.
Exactly. That's true.
Probably not for mine. He's the definition of if there's a will, there's a way. I was taking a bath. The door was shut completely. This dog, I swear, must have the thickest skull or something. I mean, this literally. He headbutt the door open.
Wow.
And he's a small one as well. He's like a little chihuahua. Not actually, though.
Oh. Jeez, this is a roller coaster.
Yeah.
So you were taking a bath? Do you have rubber duckies in your bath with you?
Nah. He'd probably kill them.
Yeah, so when you're taking a bath, bubbles or no bubbles?
Depends.
What does it depend on?
Oh yeah, it's not a simple question.
I'm gonna be honest, that was a while ago. My shower's broken and I can't take a bath anymore. My house is falling apart.
Never change NordVPN. Never change. Amazing. Well,
yeah.
You wanna go to bed?
Maybe.
Alrighty. Well, it was very fun chatting with you. Make sure you get some more bubbles for your bath. And alright, I'm gonna move you to audience. Alright, thanks for calling in.
Yep.
That was amazing. That was one of my favorite ones. Alright. Shall we go to the next person?
Yeah.
Alright. We're going to go with Link U11. Just added you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I haven't actually been painting minis for very long. I started with the Necron Warriors plus paint set, and then I was like, yeah, I think I want to get more into 40k.
The Nephilim Warriors paint set?
So then, yes, because that was the one that No, that was for Warhammer Necron Warriors. That was the one that I got because
Necron Warriors paint set.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
So I got that, and then I was like, I want to get, because that was the only one that I could find. So then I was like, I want to get more Warhammer stuff. So I got, for my birthday, I'm pretty sure, the Recruit Edition. And then me and my brother saved up later, like recently, to get the Elite Edition, so that we can have a 400, low point army. We can each have a low point army. I changed to Space Marines and I'm painting them as ultramarines because I that's the paints I have, and I actually like the ultramarine color scheme. As blue is my favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just that I've been having a lot of fun painting these minis, and I haven't been watching your channel for that long, and it's really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks. Do you have a favorite video?
Ooh. I don't know.
They're all
no
perfect,
idea what
right?
my favorite video was.
Yes, that is a hard question.
Yes, that is. So, when I was talking about the Outriders, I painted my sergeant, and I don't have a skin tone because I got the tool set at the Paint Plus tool set later, and then so I don't have a skin tone. I had to mix a brown and white to get a skin tone because I had no skin. Yeah, and then it's just like I had a lot of fun painting this mini.
Yeah, I have 3 Outriders. I'd like to have a bunch of Outriders, and I'm excited to paint mine. I'm doing Black Templar, but I think I'm gonna paint the bikes white.
Ooh,
that sounds cool.
Yeah, I mean, they might pop up on stream one day. I think those are ones the patrons might pick.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to watch that stream if it comes up.
Yeah, please do.
If I don't need to go to bed.
Exactly.
Before then, because you guys do stream kind of late.
That's true. They're always recorded. You can always watch them after the fact.
I haven't actually figured out where to find the streams because I don't know. Is there a playlist with them?
Yeah, there is a playlist with them. Also, under pretty much almost all of our videos, if you look, there's it says past live streams, and then there's the playlist. Or if you go to just our main YouTube channel page and you scroll down a little bit, you'll see all live streams, and that's the playlist.
Okay. That's what I was wondering for one, because that could be useful to just see live streams I missed or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But also, I have had a lot of cool stuff that I've been making, like, specifically I've been doing a lot of Warhammer stuff recently, and I've been really having fun with it, but I love pixel art I love making pixel art as is referenceable by my profile picture. Because I made the image that's my profile picture for like a kind of thing for a charity event called Bards for Bards. It's a D&D. It's run by a bunch of D&D YouTubers, and I made this pixel art for it, and it was really fun. It's my own little like character kind of design.
Yeah,
I also have so many other cool pixel art works that I could just try to like. I don't know how I'd send the images in a YouTube chat. How would you do that?
You can't send it. You can't send it in a YouTube chat. I mean, you can show it on Discord if you want, or I guess it depends on where you want it to be.
I might just post them in general.
Yeah, you totally can do that.
So 1 second, because I got some pretty cool pixel art. I know
on Facebook, somebody, I think they either are building a video game or they're just trying to do like a fun thing, but they're doing pixel arts, kind of trying to do like an old school video game style 40k game. And so every now and then they publish
awesome.
Every now and then they publish like, this is what the Terminator would look like, and this is what its walk cycle would be like, and this is what the gun effect would be.
That sounds awesome.
It does, yeah. I love pixel art. Pixel art's really fun. I mean, Jay has done
is
pixel art before.
I've done a bunch of pixel art for several different video games that never went anywhere.
Exactly. That was one of the things that we were gonna do. Gosh, probably like early high school. We were probably
Yeah.
13, 14 years old.
We had so
were
many
doing-
schemes.
We did. We were gonna make a video game.
We're gonna make
Jay's
the next
gonna do the
big video
art.
game. Yeah.
Exactly.
And Jay's gonna do
Yeah.
everything else. I remember you kept
Yeah.
asking me questions about like video game mechanics. I'm like, I haven't played a video game.
Yeah.
Well, I've just posted 3 of my artworks in the general chat on Discord, and yeah, 2 of them are like a thing from Subnautica, a video game that I like to play, and one of them is my own character for a YouTube series that one of my friends is making.
Ah.
So, if anyone wants to watch, is it allowed to like plug a YouTube series that a friend is making or no?
Yeah, you can plug
Of
whatever
course
you
you
want.
can. And
The-
if you want to, you can post a link in the community content
Okay.
on Discord. That's anyone can post anything that they made, anything they're working on in there if they want to. Doesn't
Okay.
have to be 40k related. Just I mean, because we like seeing people be creative and people
Yeah.
making things, and so
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I'm gonna post the link to my friend's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So
Sweet.
Okay. Okay, well, I gotta go. So.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, yeah, it was good talking. Thanks for calling in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And,
this was really fun.
Awesome. Glad you had fun. And we do this every first Saturday of the month, so you can call in as many times as you want.
Okay.
Alrighty, I'm gonna move you to audience.
Okie dokie. See.
Oh, cut him off. Sorry. See ya.
Shadow Minx Hobbies. Sweet. I'm gonna shill my YouTube channel.
You can go for it. Yeah, pixel art. That is something that I haven't thought about in a while.
Mhm.
Love pixel art. All right. We're in our last hour of the stream. We have 5 people. I think we can get through everyone.
Yeah.
And we probably could, if people really wanted, we probably can have more people. But
Mhm.
anyways.
You hear that, peeps?
So, yeah, you hear that, peeps? If you want to join, you can. All right. We will add Coec 15324, a classic.
Mm-hmm.
That is a name. That's a name that we know and we respect.
Whoa. He actually said my name correct. Thanks.
Yeah. The numbers are hard. I always get them mixed up in my head.
If you want to do 1532-4, that's fine. This is way better than the Chuckle Cluck last time I was watching his streams. He didn't know how to say Coec. Not sure how else you're supposed to say it. He found a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
I
bright
could
one.
see you could read it like cock. If you just really do a bad job.
I think
that how-
it was he used too many soft C's, so it was like coast. And I'm like, no, it's actually not that. But thank you for getting it Coec. I wanted to thank you for that first and foremost.
Awesome.
I see your profile picture is Untitled Goose Game.
It's
what?
So it's Untitled Goose Game, but it's not just a goose. It's a goose dressed up as James Moriarty, but from a video game where he uses a giant coffin that is also a missile launching gun. So you know.
I just played through Untitled Goose Game. It's adorable.
But earlier, someone asked if you ever heard any good miniature army backstories, and you said you couldn't think of any off the top of your head.
You got one for us?
I decided I had to rectify this. I'm not sure if you know this or not, but I'm actually trying to build a Genestealer cult army, and they have a great backstory. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, I hate the Genestealer cults. I would never paint one.
Oh darn.
Uh-oh, you
Well
joined the
done.
wrong stream. Yeah, let's hear it.
Alright, so once upon a time, a Genestealer he landed on a planet that was sadly uninhabited. It was a jungle planet, but it was a great beach resort place. So he made a beach resort to get all of the victims to come to him. So after building his lovely beach resort, unfortunately, very sad, there was an incident known as the banana betrayal. He slipped on a banana peel and fell down some stairs. And it hurt his poor Genestealer brain, so he can't call the Genestealer Hive Fleet, because that's the worst part of the lore. It's stupid and I hate it, so it's gone now.
See, I like. I mean, it's very dark, but I like that the Genestealers come and end the party, or the Tyranid comes and ends the party.
So he has his lovely beach resort that was unfortunately built on an ancient crustacean burial ground. So there are multiple factions within the cult. Oh, hi, kitty cat. You feel good, kitty cat. So there are multiple factions. Within the cult. There's the undead zombies that rose from the ancient crustacean burial ground they were built on top of. These are known as the Grateful Dead, but for copyright reasons, they had to be changed to the Thankful Death, unfortunately. And then there are all of the other ones that play around on the beach all day, so they are known as the Beach Boys, but it had to get changed for copyright reasons, so they are the Fishermen. And then I decided that I really like orcs, so I have made a third group that are just orcs with Genestealer arms taped onto them.
In the lore, there are orc Genestealer cults.
Right, but the Codex says that they don't function in orc society well enough, and they get found out really easily. Apparently humans are the only ones who are easy enough to fool with 3-armed purple mutants running around trying to cause an uprising. I don't know why humans are the only ones. I'd think that they'd be too smart for that, but I guess not.
But only the like lower class Genestealer cults have all of the different arms and the weird heads and stuff. Most Genestealer cultists look completely human.
Right, but they don't look as cool, so my army doesn't have as many. So
exactly.
Well, they do because they're cheaper and easier to get a bunch of them, because the Start Collecting box has 10 of them and 5 of the Acolytes. But I'm torn. I feel bad because the Games Workshop 40k minis are just so expensive. I could get how many are 10 Orc Boys?
I think Orc Boys like $35?
Yeah, 35.
Right, so I got a box of, I think there are 40 plus orcs in it from a different miniature game for $80, which is a better miniature per head. But I feel bad now because my army will never be what you see is what you get. It'll never be that because there's just so many orcs in it. Even Games Workshop.
You can probably get Genestealer cult arms, like the Acolyte arms, on eBay or bit sites for really, really cheap, because the Acolyte box, it only comes with 5 bodies, but it comes with dozens and dozens of arms. So if you can find someone who's bought a bunch of boxes, or maybe go on eBay, you could probably get plenty of arms to kit bash onto all these orc bodies. Hello?
Interesting. Are you gone, Koek? I can't hear ya. Oh no. Well,
they're dropping like flies.
I know they're dropping like flies. Well, if you can hear us, or if you want to join back, please do. All right, we're gonna move you to audience, and you can call back if you want to. It is weird. I mean, we have this problem. every once in a while where Discord just drops people.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go with Ty Lee 1. And I invite you to speak.
Hello there, gentlemen.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I am now nervous looking at my notes here, but I think everything will go very well, so thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no problem.
I actually had a question about finding others in the hobby. So how do you get introduced to tabletop gaming in any system? Doesn't matter, like Kill Team, Warhammer, Frostgrave, doesn't matter. How do you find like-minded people who love tabletop gaming?
Usually, you have to be the one to instigate, or boy, I don't really know. I mean, I don't have any friends, so that's really the where it all comes falling apart for me.
Although,
yeah, no, same.
Yeah, I mean, although, like, we've met people that they've always been interested, but they also never had any friends, and
yeah,
you know, like our friends Joe. Remember, he
That's true.
liked The Hobbit or played The Hobbit before or something, and then you mentioned 40k, and his eyes lit up.
Yeah.
It's like,
because he hasn't.
What's this Lord of the Rings game about?
Exactly.
It's like,
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think, going to that local game store and asking around. And because like we went to the local game store today because we were picking up Dominion, and there were people there. I'm sure. I swear to God, there was people that I recognized. Like those guys in the back corner, weren't they there the last time we were
there? They probably play 40k every single day of the week.
Yeah. I bet if we went up to them and talked to them, we could probably play with them at some point.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it is that easy. If you get a good if you have even an okay local game store, just asking people what if they want to play with other people, whatever, and you might have to go through people because some people aren't nice.
Yeah.
But I feel like
there's always a dickhead.
I feel like I feel like you can tell though.
You could even call up game stores and just be like, "Hey, what does the local scene look like?" And like, if they're a good store owner, they'll be like, "Hey, some people come in for Age of Sigmar on Wednesdays. You might want to come by and check it out and talk to the guys."
There's this weird game called Malifaux that people are playing every Monday. They're all 50 years old, decrepit, and looking for more players. Please come.
Yeah.
We need more fantasy players. I actually got super into this tabletop stuff through convention stuff though. There was a convention in my town that just did like a board game weekend at a hotel.
Wow.
One of the games that was out there was Blackstone Fortress. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then a week later, pandemic hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then getting to paint that box, and this Warhammer miniature has been a blast in quarantine.
Yeah. I mean, it's putting together the models is like literally the perfect thing to do when you can't see anyone.
That's dropping a rat. 20 of them, so it doesn't matter. Other question I actually had for you guys is, what's some of your interests outside of miniature hobbying? Are you secretly a K-pop fan where you love Girls Idol, BTS, Love Live, huh? We get into Love Live fans here?
I studied costume design in college, and I really like to sew and to create costumes. So I wouldn't mind, obviously every hobby I need to do needs to get monetized. So I wouldn't mind maybe doing cosplay things on the channel eventually, if I can figure out a good way to do it. I also have studied.
Go on.
I've also studied scenic design for theater, and I wouldn't mind doing that again. I don't know how it would happen, but
it's always a dream, isn't it?
The few times I've done it, it was really fun.
I'm surprised you haven't taken your sewing background and decided to use it as scraps. Man, I want to make a really easy flag. I know. Let's use an old dish rag and throw it on a flag somewhere for a banner.
Yeah, well, the tricky thing is cloth is at a very different scale than miniatures, so it's really easy to be like, that's cotton, that's not real fabric. You almost have to fake everything when you're working at a really small scale.
Yeah, I learned that with snow recently because I found out I can't just take real snow and put it on a model and melt.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, you guys. You guys are always wonderful, and I look forward to beating you guys in subscribers one day.
Yeah, bring it
Yeah,
on.
please
Thank you
do
so
it.
much, you guys. It's
Yeah, do
great.
it.
Thank you.
What's your channel?
You'll find out.
Okay.
I love you guys,
TBD.
alright? Thank you once again. Bye-bye.
All right. All right. Goodbye. That's fun. Ah. All right. Should we add Koek back?
Yeah,
I see
yeah,
he's
let's get Koek back up.
Let's add him back. Here. We just invited you.
I'm sorry, the audio cut out and I don't know what happened. It was weird.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
I'm mostly back because I want a proper exit where I just don't.
You just don't
wait
leave?
for a bit. Yeah. So I wanted to say I thought about it, and you're completely right. Squats deserved to go away. I'm sorry, squats.
Yeah, squats deserve to get squatted.
I thought about it, and if they're stupid enough to all live on one planet so that one Tyranid invasion wipes the entire species out, kind of deserved to go. Sorry. We can do.
I agree. I completely agree.
And you're always so positive about everything. So hopefully you can help with my latest moral dilemma. I feel kind of bad about... Because I want to get people into 40k because boy howdy it's fun, and boy howdy I love playing with people.
Boy howdy.
But it's also so expensive, and I don't want to condemn my friends to dropping $100 to get the first 10th of their army out of the way.
Well, I mean, you could always start them off slow with kill team. Many kill teams can be built out of one box. So that's
That's
$50, around $50 instead of a hundo.
Then I'd have to learn kill team too.
It's the same. It's the same thing. There's 5 different rules.
All right.
Yeah, I would start with the kill team.
Or maybe Warcry. I see a lot of
maybe.
people I know who don't seem to at all interested in 40k. They perk up when they see the fantasy models.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should get more people the Elrain Soul Rain crab box, and then we can all play with each other. Crabs.
Exactly.
Solved all my problems. You're truly a wizard. Amazing.
All crabs all the time. Don't even ask.
Non-stop crab. So thank you. I don't want to take up too much time. Thank you for the chat, I guess. Have
Yeah,
a
no
lovely
problem.
night.
Yeah, you too. All right. Boom. We got a nice conclusion to that.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. All right. 40 minutes left. All right. Let's go with Fuck Bobby Marketing H. I'm sure this is going to be fun. I see that you're muted. Unmute yourself.
True. Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah, I actually didn't think you guys were going to get to me. I was playing League, which was a mistake.
Did we make you lose your match?
No, it's all right. I just need to blame my team.
Okay.
Yeah. Back onto I guess the gene. I went dove 2 feet into Genestealer cult before I found out that. I guess it doesn't matter how they do in the tourneys. I really like the whole Mad Max feel they have around them.
Oh yeah, they're probably the hardest army to play with.
Yeah.
But they do look sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they absolutely love them. I was gonna play Rock Grinders, unfortunately. they die pretty quick. So I also bought us some Tyranids because I wanted to play Genestealers, but playing Genestealers in Genestealer cult, not a little bit costly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard. I know Matthew from Mini Wargaming, if you know that channel. He plays a lot of Genestealer Cult, and he often laments how poor they're doing right now in the meta. But it seems like once everything gets their, it seems like every time something gets their codex, they're good. So I'm sure one day it'll be Genestealer Cult's turn.
I hope Aberrants get back up there. I have like quite a bit of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, love them. So yeah, what would you guys think about half and half, Genestealer Cults and Tyranids?
I mean, that seems like a great pick.
Alright.
The Genestealers can be shared amongst the armies.
Yeah. What was this one? No, I should wrote down the rolling. It doesn't. Well, I barely just like found your channel like 3 days ago. I was recommended it with the Aberrant touch up you guys did.
Oh yeah.
EonsOfBattle did. I really liked it. I never the rust, perfect. That's what I needed.
Yeah, that rust looks really good.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, just a little bit. I've never done one of these things before. It's just what you guys do is it's really cool.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and we do these call-in streams every first Saturday of the month, so you can always call. You can always call again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess that's the only thing I wanted. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for calling in.
You know what? You've inspired me to put a little rust on this guy's pistol. I'm gonna go get my pigments.
There you go. You're changing the world.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move you to audience.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much.
Boom. Look at that. All right. We have two more. Are you ready for the next one? Oh, he left. Didn't even realize it.
Ooh,
It's a lot harder. There you go. It's usually I can hear you leave, but through Discord I cannot.
Ah, of course.
All right. I say that we should add catfish.
Yeah.
Right. We just invited you.
How y'all doing?
Hey. You're my favorite catfish.
I'll bet you I'm the only one.
I mean, a little bit.
It's like 12:30 out here.
Yeah.
So what's up? What's going on?
Not a whole lot. I've just been kind of watching the stream for the past 3 hours.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. I find it funny how I don't play 40k. But I still find y'all streams and stuff interesting.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun hanging out with people.
Yeah, I've watched some live shows and it's really really even when it's like not interesting, it's interesting. Just because it's live, it feels like hanging out more so than just watching a random ass YouTube video.
Yeah. So y'all said you're from the Northeast?
From the Midwest.
Oh, Midwest. Oh, what part of the U.S. is that? It's too late to think.
We are from Illinois.
Oh.
Exactly. Jeez, you're really rustling around that phone.
Yeah, I'm just laying here and trying to get comfortable.
Yeah. So that's not the phone that's rustling. That's something else.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's my bed. Creaky ass bed.
Amazing. What size bed do you have?
I don't know. I think it's like a twin.
Twin.
Yeah, I'm like
Twins?
a 6'3" person, and the twin size bed is gonna.
Yeah. Yep. That sounds right. That sounds about right. Yeah, twins aren't fun. I'm 5'10", and I hang off of a twin bed, so I can't even imagine being 6'3".
I'm a tiny little boy. I fit very comfortably on a twin.
Yeah, you could fit. Yeah, you could fit a couple J's on there.
Yeah.
I'll bet.
Stack them up.
You said what?
You can stack up the J's. You can get even more in there.
Yeah.
Man, the rust is helping a lot.
Yeah. Why does Nick's profile picture look like you just got done smoking like a pound of weed?
Because I did.
I think, was that picture a screenshot of you from a YouTube video? Yeah.
That was a screenshot from the Necron Terrain video. Yep. From way back when.
Nice.
Yeah, which is pretty funny. Oh yeah. That was our first, like, I mean, it said on the Models of Memories, that's the first, like, big video that we've ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, scripted, long content.
Nice. You don't want to hear a joke?
Yes.
What do you call a caveman's fart?
I don't know.
I don't know.
A blast from the past.
I like that one.
Thank you, I'll be here all week.
Yeah.
Nyah, nyah, nyah.
I have like 5 different jokes that I tell people.
Yeah, you told the ghost one, right?
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Yep.
Yep. Oh yeah. I remember that one.
A classic.
Exactly. That's the spirit. Jeez, you're really rustling in there, aren't you?
I know, it's a metal freaking bed frame, like.
Jeez Louise. You're gonna explode my ears.
Yeah. My bed's freaking retarded.
Alright. Well, is there anything else?
Not really.
Not really.
All right.
Do you want to go to bed?
And say hi.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been fun having you in the chat.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you're gonna go to bed so hard, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Catfish. We're gonna move on to the next one. Keep.
Thanks for having me. See y'all there.
See ya. I want to do streams from bed.
Mm-hmm.
Just hearing us rustling around.
Trying to
That'd
get comfy.
be fun. Yeah, trying to get comfy. Love good Catfish.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're gonna add J Dude 5000. So I just added you. You gotta accept my invite.
Hello, my friends.
Hey.
How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Amazing.
Glad to hear. Thanks for pulling me in. This is the first one of these I jumped into.
Oh, nice.
Like streams in general.
Maybe actually. Now that I think about it.
You joined a wild one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was actually going to head out, and I remember it was like, oh, I saw the notification. I didn't know what it was going to be, and when I saw it was a column stream, I was like, I should probably do that. That sounds fun.
Yeah. As everyone should.
Yes.
Honestly, we have like what? We have 1,000, however many people in this. Everyone should be in this request to speak.
I mean, it's cool. You can meet your heroes, you know.
There you go.
Behind the curtain, mustache twirling villains that make YouTube videos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 2 Games Workshop shills reporting for duty, right in front of your eyes.
Games Workshop really has pretty competitive prices when you think about it.
Oh yeah, very very true.
If you break everything down, it just can't be beat, you know.
Exactly.
Awesome. Actually, a question I did manage to come up with, as I am sitting here at my bench staring at Titanicus models.
Yeah.
Me and my friends have been on a very large Titanicus kick as of the last probably month and a half.
Mhm.
We really jumped into it. I'm having a great time. I'm all about the big stumpy robots. They're my favorite thing. Imperial Knights were my first 40k army. I went full bore and just bought like a whole army of those guys when I first got in.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm really eyeballing those the fantasy giants. Even though I'm sure it's the worst possible choice for like starting out in Age of Sigmar, I'm like I like them though.
Oh, they're cool. You get to break the game by playing 4 models. You know, it's great. Yeah, way back in the day when I first got in, I think it was, oh gosh, I think my first box was a Death Watch to start collecting, and I thought that was neat and interesting, but I'd always float around that section on the shelf with the Imperial Knight on it, and so eventually I just bought the bullet and flew right in, and now I have a healthy army sitting in the back that, unfortunately, due to the recent additions, hasn't come out of the box in a little while. But someday, hopefully, ninth Codex. Please, G-dubs. Not bad. Not bad.
I mean, we're the shill, so we'll tell Games Workshop for you.
Yeah.
I would hope. That's right. There's the shill within me as well. But I did want to ask, on that topic of just like your large models and Titanicus specifically is, I guess the common, not complaint, but common drought that is painting trim on things. Everybody hates painting trim. There's like half a mile of trim on Titanicus models alone. And so I want to ask a question that's a little adverse to that. Like, what kind of, like, I guess, design type or, like, piece of a model do you like to paint? Do you think you like to paint the most?
Probably guns. Guns are usually fun.
Swords. Chain swords.
Yeah. Usually the things that aren't
really
fun are like little accessories that you don't even care about. Like I don't like his pistol pouch or his little dynamites. Little decorations that you don't care about. Like I enjoyed painting all of the little dangly jewels on his banner, but then I'm like, oh, now I have to put brown on my palette just because he has a pistol holster.
Yeah, I think it's very applicable even in terms of like there's pieces of the model that help bring it together, and there's pieces of the model that probably don't even need to be there.
But the problem would be is, would it look naked without it? Or do you think that they're over detailed?
I think it's a little over detailing. I think if those two little pouches weren't there, I don't think they'd be missed.
It wouldn't change the whole.
No.
It wouldn't change the whole mini.
No, I think having a whole banner and 3 arms and a gun is enough. Is enough visual interest.
That's fair. I actually will say that I do like. I think that maybe the act of painting them isn't the most fun, or it's troublesome or whatever it is. But I do like that in the end. Usually they'll come together very well. And I like how a model looks when it's like you can look at the bits and pieces and be like, oh, that's cool. He has a little like reliquary like chain or like a set of beads on his belt and stuff like that. Namely, I'm trying to think. I painted the Primaris Chaplain, the original Primaris Chaplain. When I finished him all out and stuff, it's like it is a little troublesome going through and painting like all the little bits and chains and like little shiny things he has. But when he's done, I think it's nice to look at because I like looking at it and be like, that looks really nice. Whereas like trim, you paint trim and you're like, it's trim. It looks how it should. It's nothing fancy. Like you're like I had to paint it. Is how you feel.
Yeah, there's definitely details in the model where I'm like, I wish that this didn't have to exist.
I think even in scale of newer term models, essentially, like I've been painting as well, Sordus models. This is another one I picked up in 8th when they got their refresh.
I want Sisters Battle too.
Those models are detailed just insanely, they're on. I did it additively. They're on smaller bodies. They're incredible. Like I have, what is that special sculpt? I think the Terrianopolis one, where she's based off of the old Codex cover art. She is like insane. I mean, you're talking like a dozen purity seals, like half a dozen like little reliquary beads hanging off of her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which like she'll look fantastic when she's done. After I put the 40 hours into painting her that I'm gonna need to. So it's a give and take, I think, in terms of at least in detail these days for DW models.
Yeah.
It's like, they look great, but painting them just becomes more and more of a slog when you have to do all of those little things.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're definitely seeing new just kind of looks better. Like, I would say the three armies that look really, really, really good with, like, just nothing wrong with them is Genestealer, Cult, Sisters of Battle, and Adeptus Mechanicus, because they're the newest. All their kits look cool.
I agree. I think they have a lot. I think that's like I think they do good because I think there's a blur between like this is the base of the model and this is the detail, where it's like it's more that it all plays together into like a single like image, I guess you'd say.
Mhm.
Where like Marines, there's very definite like they're wearing power armor. Then on top of that power armor is XYZ.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just old kits versus new kits. I mean, Space Marines have been around for decades, and not everything matches. But since, some of these armies have only been around for, 3 years, like, everything's new.
Not to mention the plastic is fresh and fits together well, unlike some things that exist.
Genestealer called
old land
or Genestealers.
Yeah. Yeah, they're well weighted on their bases, for one. I'm looking at you, Gaunt. Gosh, I think that's the only question I really had. I just wanted to get into a little opinion piece on that. So, thank you guys.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, thanks for calling in.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. It was a pleasure to be on.
Awesome. All right.
You have a good one, guys.
Yeah, you too. Beautiful. All right. So, Chicky Nugs is a Patreon supporter, but there is 2 other people. So, I guess it's a little up to Chicky Nugs.
Yeah,
should we go with other people first? Because we talk to Chicky Nugs every Friday.
We do,
and we will get the Chicky Nugs today, but it's up to Chicky Nugs.
Chicky Nugs, you can let him go.
All right. We will go with the most American, and that's all I can read because it's cut off. Hello. Are you there? I think I could hear you for a second.
Something.
Very quiet. Can't hear you.
Yeah. Are you talking? I can't quite hear you. It's real quiet.
Yeah.
There.
Here.
I heard louder noises. It's a good sign.
I think we can hear you through it.
Oh.
All right. Figure out your audio and we'll get back to you. All right. Flimbo the Dude. Another name that we know. We're gonna add you in. Accept the invite.
Flimbo.
Flimbo the Dude. Flimbo the Dude. There we go.
There.
Whoa.
Hi.
Hey.
This thing on.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is. So what have you bought with quarters recently?
I'm not allowed to disclose.
Ooh, I know what that means.
Anyway, so this was originally the Chaos stream. And I was
Yes.
very happy. And then you guys stopped, which makes me very upset.
Bring it up.
Well, I'm about to.
All right.
So I actually forgot what I was going to say.
Chaos, Space Marines, model kits, Games Workshop, painting.
Oh yeah, the thing about the Renegades that Prussian Blue is talking about. That sounds really cool. Too bad that faction kind of doesn't exist. But
No,
it
not
kinda
really.
does. I don't really know how to describe.
It might
why.
have legend rules because Forge World used to sell a bunch of models for it.
Oh yeah, I was looking at the Legends rules recently because I was trying to see if I can give my Death Guard jump packs, and they don't allow that because they're too chunky. But yeah, they're pretty neat. They got some stuff that's just kind of guard, but like a few special thingies. And man, Thousand Suns got it good over there with their things.
Yeah.
And Emperor's Children like have Legends rules, like but like it's really hard to like decipher them because like so a Chaos Lord for the Emperor's Children can take like a sonic blaster, right? Like a sound gun.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense. But it's not called a sound gun. It's called like Fatal Sonacy, and it's like an ability.
Is it a relic?
And like, what if I don't know what that word means?
I mean, it's probably just some fake Latin, because that's kind of what 40k is famous for.
Maybe. And so like I was using Battle Scribe to like try to like figure out all the things.
Yeah.
And it still doesn't make any sense. And it's weird because I have the White Dwarf with all the Emperor's Children stuff, like showing off people. And this one dude, he took like a Abaddon and like made him a Chaos Lord, and like that's an expensive Chaos Lord. But he had a sound blaster, and I was like, oh okay, they can take those. And then I look in the rules, and like, oh, they can't. I don't know what's happening. My whole world crumbled.
It might be that there's a relic that is akin to a sound blaster that like can be taken over a special bolt pistol or something.
Probably, yeah. And I was looking on the Thousand Suns rules for my friend, and I said like, yo, your sorcerers can take like a disc of Zinch, and he's kind of new, so he was like, what's that? And I'm like, they're kind of like skateboards.
Pretty much.
Because they're just skateboards with disc flavored.
There is a crazy badass something on a disc for Age of Sigmar. It's because of all of the 40k people riding discs, it's a very flat disc. But the Age of Sigmar one, it's kind of like, he's literally like doing a skateboard trick.
Oh, that's awesome. And there's like a bunch, and then like there's a bunch of other like Legends rules for like specific. So like a Slaanesh Marine can take like Chaos Lord on Slaanesh Chariot, which is like, okay, that's kind of neato. And then there's one of like a Chaos Lord on a Palanquin of Nurgle, which is like a plank of wood being carried by like 30 Nurglings.
Yeah.
It's like, and I was like, oh cool, so he gets added movement, and then I checked and it doesn't.
No. Yeah, I think
he's large.
Yeah, I think for the Slaanesh people, I feel like that army is mostly a count as right now. Hopefully one day they're gonna get the same treatment that Plague Marine and Zinch got, but.
Oh man, I really hope, because that would be a really cool thing to have. Because right now I'm just stuck kid bashing, and I can't, and I think half of my fingers are just super glue now. Because I'm stuck with the danky resin kit, and it's like, do I really got it? And I was kind of thinking of like a plan for like a new little army I'm trying to make. I already explained the Mexican orcs.
Yep.
And you mentioned how like the Crimson Fists are Spanish and they're not Mexican. But I like the idea of Mexico and Spain being on the same planet, and that's just the planet. They're on just the exact opposite side, and it's just a big desert with weird little Tatooine. Because that's just what Mexico is, and let's be fair.
I mean, there's also plenty of forest and jungle and...
Yeah, like 2.
Half the
I'm kidding
half
around,
the country.
I'm kidding around. I know, of course. But yeah, I was just kind of thinking like...
The one thing about Mexico, though, the Breaking Bad was exactly right. All of Mexico has a yellow tinge.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you look across the border, everything's just like yellow for some reason. And
Yeah,
if
that
you're
was
like
completely
on it, like,
accurate.
half of your vision is just yellow. And so for my and so I was kind of thinking like what if I just like get like lowrider model kits and make those like. And I know that's like racist, but like I'm Mexican, so I'm allowed to say that. So I don't want to hear nobody saying nothing.
That could be right. I remember the Genestealer cults back in the day. They used to have limousines that they would drive in instead of like transport vehicles.
Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with a lowrider?
Mm-hmm.
They got hot rods. Why can't they make a lowrider?
Mm-hmm.
And
I love that.
I was kind of thinking of taking a Gazgul and like and giving him a big sombrero and calling him a Jefe Eduardo. And he's gonna have his little like grot pal. I'm gonna give her a wig, and just say like it's a grot in a wig named Selena.
Mm-hmm.
That like is like the Jefe's daughter, but like he's kind of too dumb not to know, so he's just kind of like just using it as protection so he doesn't die.
And then you need to make the weird boy is an abuelita.
Yeah, definitely. She's gonna like just screaming the whole time, and everyone's like, "I'm not gonna even go anywhere near that." And then their big high fleet ship is called El Chupacabra. I swear to God, that thing. I did the whole research thing of El Chupacabra. It was just like a sick dog.
Yeah, it's not a very exciting story.
They found it. The guy shot it.
Yeah, well, they shot something that they're like somebody's like, I saw a super chopra, and then I shot it. And it was just a coyote with mange.
Yeah,
you could like it's something weird happened, but I mean, obviously a coyote with mange didn't like kill cattle.
Yeah,
but
probably just like bats.
It could have been, yeah, or maybe or just like weird people. Is probably the best.
Yeah,
it's probably
maybe Carlos was playing a prank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is very weird.
Just a joke that ran too long.
The Chupacabra is one of those cryptids where it's not as much fun when you look into it because there's just nothing.
Yeah, I love how like every other country and like their like myths and legends are all like witches and like vampires and stuff, and Mexico's just like a guy ate my goat.
Yeah,
that's just I mean, they do have La Llorona, which is like a crying ghost woman. But
yeah,
she doesn't really do anything.
No, a little bit like Bloody Mary.
Yeah, like it's not like she's gonna kill you. It's not like that Japanese legend with like the lady with the split mouth. No, it's just she cries. She's just creepy.
I mean, one of the real weird ones is the Hodag.
Hodag.
Heard of that one? bunch of weird German and Dutch people up in northern Wisconsin thought that they saw a weird pig,
like a pig dragon,
pig dragon monster, and that's pretty fun.
Oh man. Speaking of legends, I was reading comic books today because I'm a nerd, and
you said enough.
And there's this panel, like there's this one particular panel. I was reading a Wolverine, and like out of context, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like he's talking to like one of his enemies, Omega Red, and he just whispers to him, "I never handed you off to Dracula." And it's just like to someone who has like a barrel understanding, is like, what are you talking about? And that happened like in issue 1. Well, like he gets trapped with Dracula and that's just the thing. He just leaves.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And yeah, so that's my plan for my little Mexican orcs, blow riders, and sombreros, ponchos, everything.
Yeah. Ponchos.
I can't tank tops? I don't know if I can find tank top orcs.
No, you can find tank top orcs. I bet either Cromlech or Spellcrow is gonna have you covered there, probably.
Yeah. There was the Puppets War had like those Mexican orc heads, and I went to go find them and they're gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
They ruined my plan.
Yeah, I think Puppets War they restructured a little bit. I think now they focus mostly on Space Marines.
Yeah. Kind of a shame.
A little bit. I think the Xeno stuff just wasn't selling, I don't think.
I mean, I guess so. That's fair.
They had a Necron range that was just not quite Necron enough.
They do have this one orc available called like the Bushido orc, which is like a samurai orc. That's really cool. But I don't really know what else to do with. I mean, I guess I could give them like trucks, because like that's what this is the thing. Like it's the standard regular truck.
Yeah.
And I need to find those like miniature chairs. You know, like those like plastic like chairs that are really cheap.
Folding chairs.
Kind of, yeah. Like in the town where my grandma lives, every single house has
Oh
those in the
yeah,
front.
yeah. The one piece of plastic white chair.
Yeah, that's always like brown.
Oh yeah.
I need one of those just to
Mhm.
have like as an objective marker.
Yeah. Yeah, with a bunch
just-
of beers sitting around it, empty.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
just want to have like one model that's just like a bunch of like people just standing around and just talking because that's all what you usually do.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah,
live
you better-
simple lives, and that's good.
I mean, you better, you know, as you're working on this army, you better send us pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, I will. This is gonna be like a full kit batch thing. I'm gonna have to like buy a bunch of kits and buy a bunch of like
Yeah.
special things just to like. And then it's gonna take forever, but I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
Mark my
I like
words. Either that or I'll start a Dark Angels thing. Because
Yep.
that dude who talked about Dark Angels last time, hit me up, please.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is a fun thing, and I just don't want the orcs to be British.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. How disgusting.
Yeah, because
My
like, it's a
orcs,
joke.
all my orcs have Valley Girl accents.
Excellent, perfect.
Mhm.
You need to make the bikini orc war boss, please.
Ah, that's true.
Oh yeah, what clan do you even run your orcs as?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. Whatever's the best one.
Excellent, perfect, thank you.
Does freebooters exist as a clan that you can play?
don't know,
with
actually.
Its own
I'm-
specific rules? Because I would do that probably.
The thing is, I'm waiting for like the new orc codex to like start
Oh,
this
yeah.
thing because like I'm waiting for all the new the new orc boys, which I'm gonna be real, look way better.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
they
cool.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is like I have like orc burner boys, and like Jesus
suck.
Christ, quit popping it back for 1 second.
Yeah,
I
they
get
got.
it.
I feel like out of all the orcs, those have the most dump truck of an ass out of
I
all
know,
of them.
honestly, like
That one.
and they're so like flat on the top, like you could like
Yep.
put like a little dinner plate on that.
Oh yeah, you could sit on the ass.
Yeah, and
It'd
it's
be,
just like.
it'd be a nice little seat.
And I understand, like, kind of the thing with everyone's complaining, is like, oh, all the new orcs are going to look the same now, and it's just like, you can just change the heads.
Yeah.
They look the same. They look the same now, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, isn't that just what orcs is, kind of?
They look the same. I've painted a ton, and they all look the same.
And who cares? They're all going to fall off the thing anyway. They're going to
Mhm.
go fly off the table anyway. Isn't that the whole thing? They're expendable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And and I'm waiting for the new one, and I really want the new like what are they called again? The beast snaggers or whatever.
I like the
Beast
riders.
Snaggers or-
The
Yeah,
what do
those
they
are
call the
look really
squig
cool.
riders?
And it's
Yeah, those are pretty sick.
and
Yeah, it's gonna
and
be
I want
dangerous
to find a
when
way
those
to
come
like
out.
include those with the Mexican theme. Again, I don't really know.
I mean, cowboys.
Oh yeah, cowboys. That would be kind of fun. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, man, I need to like sculpt like ponchos or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be fun. I don't really know what to. I mean, they do look like really cool models, and every single week they're posting new stuff about the orcs on a Warhammer community there.
It's true. They're yeah, something's happening. They're gonna drop something soon.
And the new war boy, I kind of agree with you. It is a little plain.
It's plain. It's very plain.
I love the posing. Like that's one of the things I love about like the newer scopes, like all the posing. But like the design is just he's just shirtless.
Yeah, with his arms out, exactly symmetrical.
I think so.
With
He's having
his
a freak attack.
with the scars are exactly parallel.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, I feel like people are definitely gonna do a good job with him.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
make him a lot better.
and that's what always happens is the models get out there and then someone does an amazing job.
Yeah. Especially like the one thing I did love about the reveal though was the actual title of the article was getting squiggy with it, and I was like, okay, you
Yeah.
sold me there.
Yeah, Games Workshop's cute. Everyone hates them.
Yeah,
They're cute.
yeah.
They're cute as hell.
It's because the people making the things are entirely separate from the people who are like managing like the accounts.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
And so everything gets lost. I mean, it's a blessing and a curse because at the same time, it's just like, oh, we don't really know when this is gonna come out, but we got a pun for you.
Yeah.
Boy, we got a pun for you, boy. And yeah, it's pretty. That's what happened with the vampire centaur woman lady thing.
Oh, I liked her.
How's that?
Oh yeah, she's a really cool model. I know everyone was hating on her, but like, I don't know, she's kind of cool.
It's weird that it just happened out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the weird
That's
thing
just how it is.
like a Miniac, he went through his whole thing with I'm gonna kit bash these Blood Knights.
And then the Blood
they
Knights
came
come
out with new
out.
Blood Knights. And then he got his wish. He wanted his vampire army to be mostly vampires now instead of mostly zombies. It's fun.
It is fun.
Anyway, I'll get out of here.
All right.
Delicious head. Anyway, eat your greens.
Maybe. I do like spinach.
See you in your dreams.
Yeah.
Find you.
All right. See ya, Flimbo the dude.
Later.
All right. So, the Most American is back. So we're gonna go with that, and then we'll do a Chicky Nugs. So, Wordy, I don't think we'll be able to get to you tonight,
No.
unfortunately. But we'll end the night with Chicky Nugs after the Most American. Unless there's some more audio problems.
Yeah.
Which,
Is this working?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah, my headphones were being finicky. Sorry.
Great.
There you
go. I mostly just wanted to say thanks for you guys really got me back into my hobby.
Nice.
Awesome.
You guys gave me the motivation to start painting my custodies again.
Nice. Oh, I love custodians. I want some.
And I keep forgetting to take before pictures because I'm just so excited to start painting. So,
You want to
Next
hear a
one.
secret? Just for you, because I'll recognize your username. If you post a picture of the sprue from the Games Workshop websites, I'll allow it. It's not my favorite thing to do, but since since we were chatting, I'll let it slide.
I have one more, the Vixelis Warden, that I'll get primed up and ready.
All right, that works for me.
But one thing that I was wondering is, what are y'all's favorite movies?
Oh, it's so hard. It changes by the day. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Maybe Han Solo.
You like a good Mad Max?
Mad Max Fury Road. Yeah, Mad Max Fury Road is the best movie ever made.
I'm personally a fan of Saving Private Ryan. I've always been a history nut.
Also an amazing, amazing movie. Yeah, all 5 of those that I just mentioned are my favorite movie. Also, like 20 more.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. And just, I'll get off. So maybe the new guy, the fresh meat can get in. So I'll get out of y'all's hair. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Nice talking with you. All right. We're going to end this with Chicky Nugs.
Chicky!
So, everyone else, we're not going to talk to you.
No.
Join next time. We'll be doing this in August. Whatever day that is. Chicky Nugs.
Nick, Jay, it's been forever, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Long time
no
no
talk. A whole
talk.
24 hours.
Exactly, very long 24 hours. And I see, as usual, for a Saturday stream, you both are getting some softball questions tonight. I see the amount of ego fondling I see, you know, getting that from your fans. But you know what? I get it. You know what? I'm sure I know what the audience really wants to know from you two tonight. They deserve a better class of EOB fan. One who's going to ask the real, spicy questions. One who'll squeeze those niblets of yours. I'm going to give it to them. So, the question I'm sure everyone has been dying to know about you two is... can you guys hear me still? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So my question for you both today is, actually, I don't think this is working.
I don't know what.
Oh no! Are there fireworks?
Oh gosh. Oh, is there fireworks outside? I'm so sorry. My neighbors,
This is amazing!
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, I'm trying to talk to my internet friends. Can you guys lower it, please? Yes, thank you. Okay, they're going away now. Okay, they're all good.
Oh my
wait,
god.
What is that now? They're bringing out some other stuff. I'm so sorry. What is... Oh gosh, they're bringing out guns, guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm told it's a holiday, but...
This is the greatest day of my life.
No, don't shoot Mr. Jensen. Oh god. Dead. You're dead, guys. Let me shut the window. I'm just gonna shut
Is
the
there
window.
machine gun noises?
Oh gosh. Oh no. The bloodshed, the carnage. I am so sorry, guys. I live in a rough neighborhood. Hey, don't shoot my roses, please. Please don't do that. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Hold on.
goodness.
Let me get the window. Let me get that. Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay,
Very
I
good. Very
think
good
we're
windows. Very solid windows.
Yes.
It's very lucky.
You know, I came here to ask Cole some questions, and all I brought was just carnage, war, and bloodshed. Hold on, I need a second. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Put
yourself
take
back
as much
together.
time as you need.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Yeah,
It's
deep
very
breaths.
traumatizing tonight. Okay, I think I'm ready to ask the spicy question, guys.
All right, we're ready for it.
Okay. Do you guys like rap?
I love rap.
I also enjoy
Love it.
rap a lot.
Thank you. I just think the fans really need to know that, because
Yeah.
we've all been doing stressful times, you know? It's
Yeah,
particularly
yeah.
as you heard outside.
Yeah, I'm glad we got there.
I'm glad we did. I think we made a lot of progress today, you know?
Absolutely.
And you know, with that, I'm going to just end my time, because,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think it's
Exactly.
just... A lot has
Yeah.
happened. A lot has happened. So thank you guys
Yes,
for letting me come in.
absolutely.
You guys have
Yeah.
a wonderful weekend, and happy 4th of July to all of you.
Yeah.
Yes. Please stay safe, Chicky Nugs.
Yeah.
I will try. I will try. Thank you, folks. Good night.
Good night.
All right. Woo.
And
Your dad tips. I'll return one day with funny British words.
amazing.
Woo.
Wow.
Yeah.
This might be one of the best streams we've done.
I think so. I think this is top tier.
It was a fun one. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for joining.
Mm-hmm.
The next call-in stream will be on August 7th.
Woo.
August 7th, which I also think is the day that we're announcing the winners for the challenge.
Oh, sweet.
So that works out really well.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we will have another live stream on Monday at 9 p.m.
Yes, we
Central.
will.
Make sure you go watch all the other videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
all
Watch
the
all the
videos
videos from this week.
You
There's some
did.
good
Who got
stuff.
the job, Nick? Right? We said
Yeah,
2 to 5 business days.
Yeah, we're still reviewing resumes.
We need to know. Yeah, we're working through our options. Alrighty.
Yeah. All right, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.